everything.film/Larry.
This is the KSVP Community Calendar, a look at things to do in Artesia, Eddy County, and the Pecos Valley. Looking to hear Christ-honoring music and a great Bible college to study for ministry? Look no further. West Coast Baptist College is scheduled to come to New Hope Baptist Church on Friday, July 3rd at 6:30 p.m. The community is invited to come and enjoy a wonderful evening. The church is located at 1711 West Center Avenue in Artesia. The next Republican Women's Club of Carlsbad Day Meeting and Artesia Night Meeting will be on Thursday, July 16th. The day meeting is at the Stevens Inn and Restaurant. Doors open at 11:15. Order off the menu. Meeting starts at noon. The night meeting is at the Artesia Country Club. Come at 5:30 p.m. to eat. The meeting starts at 6 p.m. To have your event listed on the KSVP Community Calendar, email calendar@ksvpradio.com. Please let us know at least 1 week in advance.
This is KSVP and K229 AS Artesia.
News hour from Town Hall. I'm Rich Thomason. It shouldn't be long now. The Supreme Court expected to release rulings this morning on birthright citizenship and girls' sports. It is possible the rulings could be pushed off one more day, but that's considered unlikely. Yesterday, the High Court affirmed the president's right to fire agency heads. President Trump says that's a good ruling. So will there be any more firings on his watch?
I don't think so. It gives me the right, and not me, it gives a president the right to do what the president should have the right to do. And it's very interesting. It's a big ruling. It's been going on for almost 100 years. They've been working on this, and you know that it comes down at my term is a very great honor. But it bestows additional powers, or maybe the same power on the president. The president has the right to do this.
But House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries not pleased with the ruling. In his words, the framers of the Constitution were intentional about ensuring we didn't have a king-like figure serving as president of the United States. While the nation's midsection and the east deal with a dangerous heat wave, out west, deadly wildfires continue to burn.
3 firefighters killed Saturday battling a wildfire along the Colorado-Utah border were part of a specialized crew that goes into remote areas by helicopter to quickly put out new and rapidly escalating blazes. The crew was overcome after deploying emergency shelters to shield themselves from the fast-moving flames. 2 other crew members suffered burns. The U.S. Forest Service identified those killed as 38-year-old Emily Barker of Clinton Township, Michigan, 27-year-old Nick Hutcherson of Glendale, Arizona, and 26-year-old Sidney Watson of Warrior, Alabama. I'm Ben Thomas.
Ahead of this morning's opening on Wall Street, stock futures a bit lower. The Dow futures are down 8 points. NASDAQ futures 17 points in the red. More on these stories, townhall.com.
When you're vacationing in your RV, there are some things you can always count on. Laying out on a hammock, waking up to birds chirping, and board games with the family.
What? It's not cheating.
Frank, you're scaring the kids.
Oh, come on, guys. We're having fun. It's family time.
With Progressive, your RV is protected 24/7, so you're prepared for whatever you don't see coming.
Technically, it's a loophole.
It's a children's board game. You're a grown man, Frank.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in D.C.
Of all the wireless companies in America, only one has 5 stars in every category from Consumer Reports, and that company is Pure Talk. Coverage, support, value, data. 5 stars across the board. Plus, no service contracts and no cancellation fees. Just phenomenal U.S. customer service on a crazy fast 5G network. Dial pound 250, say micro, and switch to a 5-star American wireless company that won't let you down. Pure Talk.
There are fatalities in a mass shooting in Germany. A suspect in custody.
A male suspect shot and killed at least 6 people at a youth welfare facility in Stuttgart, Germany. Lüneburg Police President Katrin Schul says 4 people who had been shot in a gruesome manner died at the scene. Another died while being resuscitated. Another succumbed to severe injuries. Others were also wounded at the facility, which provides temporary accommodation for pregnant women or or young mothers with children. Officials believe it may have stemmed from a custody dispute. All of the victims were employees of the youth center or its affiliates. I'm Lisa Dwyer.
A Ukrainian businessman is believed to have been the target of an explosive device in Monaco. The explosion late yesterday, seriously injuring 3 people before the suspect fled to France. French and Ukrainian media identify one of the injured as a construction tycoon from Ukraine. Townhall.com. New name and a sleek new look for a leading fashion retailer.
The corporation formerly known as Saks Global says it will now go by Exemplar Luxury Group, or ELG. It's still the parent company of Neiman Marcus, Saks Fifth Avenue, and Bergdorf Goodman. All will keep their names. Saks made the change after emerging from Chapter 11 bankruptcy. A new name to go along with a slimmed-down look. Fewer stores, less debt, a more focused strategy, and a new balance sheet including nearly 75% debt reduction and $500 million in new financing. Bob Agnew reporting.
President Trump says he plans to nominate Keith Sonderling as Secretary of Labor. Sonderling has been serving as the agency's acting director since Lori Chavez de Remer resigned. She stepped down in April amid abusive power allegations that she denies. Sonderling's a lawyer, has held various leadership posts in the administration. More on these stories. Townhall.com.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Works at Grammy's house, and today is Darby's birthday. Happy birthday! You are very appreciated, and we hope you have a wonderful day. And this is from all of us at Grammy's house. Today, Darby, you're going to receive a flower from Nell's Floral and KSVP. Today's KSVIP, Darby Vernon. Happy birthday!
Good morning, Artesia. It is Tuesday, June 30th. Hard to believe an entire month of the summer's already passed us by, but here we are, the end of June, and I'm your host, Scott Pettis, and man, have we got a loaded up show for you today. This first hour, we're going to be talking to Artesia Little League, and we're going to be hearing about all the kids that are going to state competition. The 8 o'clock hour belongs to the chamber. And then in the 9 o'clock hour, still full hour, Adopt a Pet. We'll talk to Mel about the about finances, and then we'll hear from New Mexico workforce at the end of the show. So lots and lots to hear about today. Got a full show. Let's go ahead and get this thing started off right, and let's jump right into Scripture. Hey, back in Mark 2 again. Mark 2, verses 13 through 17 this morning. And let me read this, and then we're going to talk about it a little bit. It says, he went out again beside the sea, and all the crowd was coming to him, and he was teaching them. And he passed by, and he saw Levi, the son of Alphaeus, sitting at the tax booth. And he said to him, follow me. And he rose and he followed him. And as he reclined at table in his house, many tax collectors and sinners were reclining with Jesus and his disciples. For there were many who followed him. And the scribes of the Pharisees, when they saw that he was eating with sinners and tax collectors, said to the disciples, why does he eat with tax collectors and sinners? And when Jesus heard it, he said to them, those who are well have no need of a physician, but those who are sick. I came not to call the righteous, but sinners. So I really enjoyed going over this passage last week and preaching on it this Sunday. I think the focus of the passage for us is humility. Here's Jesus. He's back in Capernaum, and he's working his way, and he's out there preaching to people by the Sea of Galilee, and then he comes by Levi. We also know him as Matthew, who wrote this first gospel. Matthew, and here's this tax collector, right? One of the most despised people of the Jewish world is this. How dare this Jew go collect taxes for these Romans, right? And he calls him. He says, "Follow me." This is the command for him to come be his disciple. And Levi jumps up and he leaves it all there, and he goes. And they go to Levi's house and they're having dinner, and all Levi's friends come over. Well, when you're a tax collector, your friends are tax collectors and sinners, right? You're outcast of society. And here's Jesus dining with them and speaking to them and showing grace and mercy to them, even though they were outcast from the society. And he knew that even being in proximity to them would anger the regular Jewish population. And so they have dinner, and the scribes of the Pharisees come, and they're like, well, what is he doing? Why are you even hanging out here with these lowlifes? Like, how dare you do this? Like you're going around being a teacher, act like you're a rabbi, but here you are doing this. How dare you do that, right? And as Jesus hears it, he makes a point. He said, those who are sick don't need a doctor, but those who are do. He said, I came to call sinners, not the righteous. And it's really kind of it's kind of like an insult. He was kind of pointing the finger at him, because what he was pointing out is these Pharisees who pride themselves on following every tenet of the law, being perfectly righteous all the time, right? Striving towards perfection in everything. And they're like, look at us, look at how awesome we are. Forgetting all along that the reason they have to follow the law, the reason they have to go make sacrifices, the reason they have to do these things is because they are sinners. They themselves were sinners, but they didn't want to see it. So when Jesus says, I came to call the sinners and not the righteous, he wasn't actually saying there was actually righteous people. What he was pointing out is he came to call those who humbled themselves and realized they were sinners, and not the self-righteous people. And the point I made on it this weekend, as we talked about it, is if you don't know, there's always this ongoing thing about table fellowship within Scripture, the idea of table fellowship, right? And that's why we come to the table every single week at the church, and we commune with Christ, right? And in Christ and the thing is, we have to have the humility to know that we're coming to the table with a bunch of sinners because we are a bunch of sinners. We're coming to seek grace because we know we're messed up. And that's the humility we have to have as Christians, is we have to understand we have to be willing to show people, look, we're not perfect either. We know Christ, and he's been gracious to us. Look at how amazing it is. He forgives us and he loves us. And in fact, he lets us eat at his table with him, his table of peace. And the same thing Jesus was doing here. He tells those who thought they were righteous, thought they were perfect, that there's little hope for you because you think you're perfect. Because you've made up your own laws. You've made up your own things that make you righteous. And that's what the world does a lot of times. They make their own standards, and by their standards, they're righteous and pure. And everybody else is a bunch of sinners. We don't get to set that standard. There's only one standard, and that's the standard of Christ. And so as we come to the table, as we come to fellowship with one another, realizing and talking about God and talking about the truth and realizing that we're sinners and we're fallen and we mess it up too. But, we have Christ before us, and he's the one who tells us all things and makes all things known. And so we have to trust in him. So humble yourself a little bit, Artesia. Realize that you're not perfect, and no one around you is. And that's why we all need God's grace. All right, Artesia, hey, let's go ahead and check in on our weather. And when we come back, we'll look and see what's on the calendars.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Little bit of humid air getting in around western Texas and up into our area, so we could get a shower or thunderstorm today. Pretty hot, upper 90s on the afternoon high, and a mix of sunshine and clouds. We may get a shower this evening, clearing up a little bit overnight, and we're in the upper 60s. About the same for Wednesday, upper 90s on the high, sunny most of the day, maybe a late day shower. That's your latest forecast. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton.
All right, Artesia, let's check out those highs. Hobbs only getting to 90, Roswell 95, Carlsbad 95, Artesia 92, partly cloudy. My app says maybe some possible scattered thunderstorms this morning, and then some more this evening. So it's going to be a little humid, but down in the 90s. So a little bit of a reprieve from them over 100 days that we've been having. So enjoy that a little bit. Hey, let's jump into our calendars here. Starting off with Artesia Public Schools seamless summer meals over at Park Junior High and Zia Intermediate. Breakfast from 8:30 to 10, lunch 11 to 12:30. What are they having today? Today's Tuesday and the 30th. So cereal bar for breakfast. For lunch, beef nacho supreme, some pinto beans, and diced peaches. Over at the Artesia Senior Meal Site, what do we got? Hey, you guys are having chicken strips with country gravy, mashed potatoes, broccoli salad with a roll, and banana pudding. All right. And then at the Artesia Senior Center today, standard schedule, 8:15 exercise video, 9 o'clock hand and foot, 9 o'clock pals, 9:30 line dancing, 10 o'clock fusing fun, 1 o'clock ceramics and sew, and 2 o'clock poker. Okay. And then at the library today, doesn't look like there's anything on the library schedule for today. No events scheduled for today, but you can always still go over there and read a book. All right, nothing going on at this. Well, Artesia Public Schools. Looks like they're having a science camp. So they'll be enjoying a science camp this week. All right, let's see. June birthdays, the last day of June. On the 30th, happy birthday to Alan Gray and Rich May. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful birthday.
Incredible in Artesia is open for business, ready to give you the hometown quality and customer service you know and love. Georgia and her team specialize in in-house design for quality custom business cards at a competitive price. From scanning to desktop publishing, if you need it, they can do it. On Main Street across from the Derek Floor statue in downtown Artesia. For all your printing needs, think Incredible.
Forest Tire is like that friend you can always count on, there when you need them most. Your go-to for dependable performance mile after mile. When your vehicle has to work as hard as you do, you need tires you can trust. What you need is a tire that can keep up, like the exceptionally long-lasting Michelin Defender tire. With an 80,000-mile warranty and the safety you expect, you can lose track of the miles and focus on what really matters. The memories made along the way. Stop in today. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Searching for a church that honors God? Come to First Church Artesia at 4th and Grand. We're a family of believers putting Christ first, preaching the Bible with reverence and uniting all ages in family-integrated worship. Sundays at 10:45 a.m., experience the timeless truth and heartfelt praise. We're reaching Artesia with the good news, living all of Christ for all of life. Check out artesiareform.com or find us on Facebook, First Church Artesia, where faith thrives.
Good morning. This is Smiley Wooten at the Roswell Livestock Auction. 840 head of cattle sold on Monday on a steady to higher market with excellent buyer attendance. Compared to last week, stocker calves sold 10 to 20 higher, feeder cattle steady to 12 higher, packer cows and bulls steady to $6 higher, 3 to 400 pound steers, $592, $680, 3 to 400 pound heifers, $522, $590, 4 to 500 pound steers, $525, $592. 4 to 500 pound heifers, $445, $522. 5 to 600 pound steers, $450, $525. 5 to 600 pound heifers, $390, $445. 6 700 pound steers, $382, $450. 6 700 pound heifers, $360, $390. 7 800 pound steers, $325, $382. 7 800 pound heifers, $3, $360. Packer cows, $180, $192. Canner and cutter cows, $168, $174. Packer bulls, $210, $228. Feeder bulls, $191, $198. Top half the cow calf pairs, $3,750 to $4,050 per pair. Top half the bred cows, $3,200 to $3,650 per head. No sale next Monday, July the 6th, in observance of Independence Day. Be back selling Monday, July the 13th. Let's all pray for some rain, and happy birthday, USA. This is Smiley Wooten, Roswell Livestock Auction.
Don't come around here no more. Can't you see that it's late at night?
All right, Artesia. Hey, let's jump into some of our flyers and see what is going on around the town until our next guest gets here. Hey, don't forget the performance arts camps going on at the Ocotillo Theater this week. They've got their students, and they're learning all kinds of stuff from Shannon. And then they're going to have a performance. And so this 4th of July, Saturday, I mean, we're going to be talking about 4th of July next hour a bunch, but one of the things that's happening is at 5 o'clock, all the students that are learning these new performing arts up there in the camp right now are going to be putting on a performance there at JC Park. So looking forward to that. Let's see, over at First Baptist Church, they've got Seek First flag football coming up. Evaluations are today. Well, they were happening yesterday, and they are today from 6 p.m. to 7:30. Then they'll be practicing throughout the month of July, and games at the end of July into the beginning of August. Let's see. It's only $35 per child. All you got to do is contact Artesia First Baptist Church. And they're also looking for volunteers. If you'd be willing to be a volunteer to help them out, scorekeepers, timekeepers, help set up and tear down, just contact Pastor Ben over at First Baptist Church in Artesia, 575-748-1308. Hey, Artesia Bulldog Volleyball Camp's coming up this Wednesday. So it happens this Wednesday through Friday at the Bulldog Pit. You can get your kids registered at AHS Bulldog Volleyball Camp at GoFan. And so head on over to GoFan and get registered for that. There's 2 sessions. Session 1 is for 7th to 8th grade, and it's $60. It happens 9 to noon each day. Session 2 is for 3rd to 6th grade, and it's only $50, and it happens from 1 to 3 p.m. each day. For more information, call 806-239-4283. Hey, don't forget this Thursday, the next Presidential Prayer Initiative weekly prayer meeting is going to be happening this Thursday, July 2nd at 10 a.m. at the Lucky Duck Grill here in Artesia. And although the Presidential Prayer Initiative series ends this meeting, the Eddy County Republican Party will continue prayer meetings through Election Day. So it'll be every Thursday at Lucky Duck. So it'll keep going. All right. In celebration of Independence Day, the Historical Society for Southeast New Mexico, they are hosting UFO Festival Hours on July 2nd through 3rd. The hours will be 1 to 4 p.m. Be family fun, daily promotions, and special gifts while supplies last. On the 4th of July, hours will be 1 to 4 p.m. And there's going to be museum tours, face painting, free refreshments, and special gifts. Don't forget to visit their booth at the Galacticon event. And that's at 119 North Main Street. For more information, call 575-622-8333. Or look up, okay. Yeah, there it is. The website is roswellnmhistory.org. All right. I forgot that. I didn't remember that there was UFO Festival going on up in Roswell this weekend. So there are a number of things on there. So UFO Festival blood drive will be happening. It states there's an emergency blood shortage right now, and so donate today. Let's see, donations. They're at the UFO Festival. The Blood Mobile is going to be next to the Visitor Center at West 5th Street in Maine. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Let's see, Thursday from 2 to 6, Friday 10 to 5, and Saturday 10 to 2. And donors will get a free exclusive 2026 UFO Festival Blood Donor T-shirt. To sign up, just call 575-625-9743. Eddy County would like to let you know that their offices will be closed this Friday in observance of Independence Day. So if you need to get business done with the county, make sure you get it done by Thursday. Hey, join Western Bank for America's 250th anniversary. Friday, July 3rd from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. They're going to be serving hot dogs, refreshments, snow cones, and face paint. They're at 320 West Texas Avenue here in Artesia. The Artesia Arts Council will be hosting a Create With Me this Friday, July 3rd from 10 to 2. And they're going to be doing firework salt paintings. And so instructor Maria Lovato is going to be putting on a come and go creative workshop. So you can come during any of that time. Participants will create colorful firework salt paintings while exploring art through hands-on activities. Craft is designed for preschool age children, although older artists are welcome to participate. For more information, call 575-746-4212. Hey, the Artesia Historic, there's a lot of hot dogs this week. You can just eat free hot dogs all day Friday. Friday is a hot dog and ice cream social at the Artesia Historical Museum and Art Center at 11 a.m. That's at 505 West Richardson Avenue. Celebrate America's 250th anniversary with hot dog and ice cream social and enjoy hot dogs, ice cream, games, and family fun while supplies last. All right, what's up next here? New Hope Baptist Church is putting on an event called Voices of Praise, and that's happening this Friday, July 3rd at 6:30 p.m. And looking to hear Christ honoring music and a great Bible college to study for ministry. Look no further. West Coast Baptist College is scheduled to come to New Hope Baptist Church on Friday, July 3rd at 6:30 p.m. Community is invited to come and enjoy a wonderful evening, and they hope to see you there. Church is located at 1711 West Center Avenue, and that's on Friday at 6:30 p.m. All right, we got a few minutes for a few more of these. pickleball on the Pecos tournament. This is going to be happening at Lake Carlsbad Pickleball Courts. For more information, well, let's see. You got men's doubles and women's doubles, age groups 15 to 49, and then 50 plus. Feeling a little, pointed out there, like, oh, you 50-year-olds, you guys got to have your own special. Divisions are intermediate and advanced. They'll also be having mixed doubles with intermediate and advanced. Join for the 4th annual 4th of July weekend pickleball tournament. For more information, call Ruben at 575-361-1613. And let's see. Citywide salute. Don't forget, the morning of July 4th, we'll be gathering at Beisch Veterans Park here in downtown Artesia. You start your Independence Day with a moment of unity and patriotism as we celebrate America's 250th. If you can't make it, all you got to do is turn into 93.7 FM KSVP or 92.9 The Brand. Together, we'll share a special moment of prayer, recite the Pledge of Allegiance, and sing the national anthem as we honor our nation and begin the day of celebration. There's another 4th of July on Independence Day. The Eddy County Republican Party will have a float in the Artesia Parade and golf carts in the Carlsbad Parade. Both parades start at 9 a.m. Be sure to read the Declaration of Independence sometime during that day. Both Artesia and Carlsbad will have plenty of activities to celebrate America's 250th birthday. In addition, KSVP Radio will air a reading of the Declaration as part of a pre-show to the Artesia fireworks that night starting at 9 p.m. All right. The rest of this is about 4th of July, and I know we're going to talk about all that during the next hour. So, let's see. All right. Well, let's go ahead and hit our mid-hour news break, see what's happening around the world, and when we come back, we'll see if our guests are here, and we'll talk to them.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. It's already hot in some parts of the country, but forecasters say it's going to get a lot hotter from the Midwest to the Mid-Atlantic up into the Northeast. Things will really start to heat up tomorrow with temperatures approaching or exceeding triple digits. High humidity as well. 3 firefighters killed over the weekend fighting a Colorado wildfire were part of a specialized team that goes into remote areas to quickly extinguish new fires. 2 other crew members suffered burns, and fires continue out west. 1,700 and counting, that is the death toll in earthquake-ravaged Venezuela. The rescue efforts, search and rescue efforts continue in Venezuela. And the Supreme Court expected to release more rulings today in some closely watched cases, rulings that have to do with birthright citizenship and girls' sports. On Wall Street, Dow futures are down 2 points. More details, srnnews.com.
Here's a song for Lowell's Pharmacy, and when it's over, I'll explain why we're called the Family Pharmacy.
You and your family getting all the things you need, where personal service is always guaranteed. Prescriptions fill faster with dependability. That is why we're called the Family Pharmacy.
At Lowell's Pharmacy, we are called the Family Pharmacy. Let me spell it out for you. The F stands for fair prices and everything. The A is for accurate prescription service. M for the many professional services we provide. The I is for immediate service. L for the luxury of getting everything you need in just one place. And the Y is for you.
And that is why we're called the Family Pharmacy.
Lowell's Pharmacy, 612 North 13th, across from the hospital in the Artesia Professional Building. Lowell's Pharmacy.
Here's a story you don't hear very often. Ford bet that artificial intelligence could do the work of its most experienced engineers. Well, that backfired hard. I'm Kim Commando for ExpressVPN. With one click, ExpressVPN keeps your online activity private and secure. Get 4 extra months at expressvpn.com/Kim. So Ford spent 3 years quietly bringing the humans back. About 350 rehired or pulled from suppliers. And here's the gut punch, straight from Ford's Vice President of Vehicle Hardware Engineering. He admits they didn't respect the experience of their best people. Mistakenly, he says, they figured just feeding AI the design specs would spit out a quality quality car. It didn't. Ford led the country in recalls. Then the graybeards came back. And just like that, Ford hit number one in J.D. Power quality for the first time in 16 years. AI is a fantastic tool, but it's not ready for the top jobs. Join a million folks who get my free newsletter every single morning. Sign up now at getkim.com. AI is changing the world, and there's no question it's making technology smarter, but it's also making it easier than ever for companies to learn more about you through your online activity. Websites you visit, searches you run, and apps you use can reveal more about you than you realize. That's just one reason I use ExpressVPN. It encrypts my internet connection to help keep my personal information more secure online. Whether I'm checking email or shopping online, I know ExpressVPN is quietly working in the background. I also like how super easy it is to use. Really, one tap on my phone, laptop, desktop, or tablet, and I'm connected. Plus, one subscription now covers up to 14 devices at once. That's enough to protect your entire household. Best of all, it comes with a risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee. So take your online privacy seriously with ExpressVPN. Right now, get 4 extra months by going to expressvpn.com/Kim. That's expressvpn.com/Kim, expressvpn.com/Kim.
Turpin & Son Mortuary of Artesia presents a listing of today's obituaries. Today we have no new obituaries and no reminders. This listing has been presented as a service by Turpin & Son Mortuary of Artesia. We make it personal.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Little bit of humid air getting in around western Texas and up into our area, so we could get a shower or thunderstorm today. Pretty hot, upper 90s on the afternoon high and a mix of sunshine and clouds. We may get a shower this evening, clearing up a little bit overnight, and we're in the upper 60s. About the same for Wednesday, upper 90s on the high, sunny most of the day, maybe a late day shower. That's your latest forecast. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton.
All right, Artesia. So we got a few more minutes before our next guest get in here. So let's look a bit at the weather. I think we might actually get a few storms this morning. I don't know. It's probably maybe just a little bit of scattered showers. Getting a little cloudier out there. So, hey, today we got a high of 92. And I was looking at the 10-day. And, well, I thought I was looking at it. There it is. 96 today is what mine says. 96 tomorrow, 95 on Thursday, 99 on Friday, 101 on Saturday. So it's going to get warm for 4th of July, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Back down to 98 on Sunday. So kind of just staying in the upper 90s there. As you may have heard, you know, I like skydiving, right? So skydiving starts off on Friday. It goes Friday through Sunday. Hey, one of the things I wanted to mention about that is, and it's weather related, is because it's harder to fly the planes, it's harder to fly parachutes when it's hot. We're trying to get all the jumps done by about 1 o'clock. So jumps are starting at 6:30 in the morning. And so if you still haven't gone and signed up, go to artesia4thofjuly.com and go on there and scroll down till you see skydiving, click the button, and there's still plenty of spots open up there for you. So looks like there's going to be some great days for skydiving. Hopefully we'll not get weathered out. I don't see any rain or anything for the weekend, and it's mildly cloudy, so it's kind of perfect weather for it. Today would not be good weather for it. So looking forward to that. Hey, well, let's wrap that up, and I think we're going to go ahead and take one more commercial break, and then hopefully we'll get our guest in here, and we'll be able to see what in the world's going on with Little League here in Artesia. We've got some kids apparently going to a big competition, and we're going to hear all about it.
With the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bill Alexander. U.S. stocks rose Monday and recovered some of their losses from a rare losing week. The S&P 500 climbed 1.2%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average added 306 points, or 0.6%, and the Nasdaq Composite rallied 2.1%. The U.S. Supreme Court on Monday expanded presidential power, upholding President Donald Trump's firings of the heads of the independent federal agencies with one important exception. The justices allowed Fed Governor Lisa Cook to stay in her job while she fights the Republican president's efforts to fire her over allegations of mortgage fraud. Communications giant Comcast is planning to split itself into two, one media-centered business that would include brands like NBC, Universal, and Sky, and a separate company focused on broadband and wireless services. Comcast said the breakup will put both of these operations in a better position to pursue their own priorities and growth. For the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bill Alexander in Washington.
Hey Roswell, celebrate America's 250th birthday with massive savings and more for your trade during the Red, White, and Blue Book sales event at Roswell Ford. Actually, we really don't need a Blue Book. We need your trade, and we need it right now. We'll do whatever it takes to terminate your current loan or lease, even if you owe thousands more than it's worth. Plus, this is the final week to get employee pricing for all. You heard right. This is your last chance to pay what we pay on our entire lineup of new Fords. So there's never been a better time to trade and upgrade to a new Ford and get massive savings. Worried about your credit? Don't sweat it. Roswell Ford has partnered with more aggressive lenders that will push to approve your credit, even if it's less than perfect. Hurry in for massive savings, more for your trade, and employee pricing for all. Get on board at Roswell Ford, 821 North Main Street in beautiful Roswell. Call 575-623-3673 or online at roswellford.com. Employee pricing excludes Raptor Series 2026 Super Duties, Lariat Package and up, 2025 and 2026 Transit Wagon, standard exclusions, and final pay units.
Hey y'all, Amber here with Genco Janitorial. Now, be honest, when's the last time your floors actually shined and your windows didn't look like a dust storm hit them? Yeah, I thought so. Good news is, I can fix that. At Genco Janitorial, I handle the dirty work. Window cleaning up to 3 stories high, even floor stripping and waxing, and I'll keep your supplies stocked so you don't have to. No job too big or small. If it's dirty, I'm on it. So quit wrestling with that mop and give me a call at 575-703-1869. Genco Janitorial, because clean ought to look this good.
Welcome to Answers with Ken Ham. The account of origins presented in the Genesis is a simple but factual presentation of actual events and provides reliable basis for man's worldview and a framework for scientific investigation into the question of the origin and history of life. Answers with Ken Ham is brought to you by Harvest Fellowship at 2307 West Main in Artesia. Call Pastor Ronnie Williams at 746-6195. Now, today's Answers with Ken Ham.
Fighting the Curse. This is Ken Ham, author, speaker, and blogger on science and the Bible's reliability. As Christians, God's Word must shape our thinking in all areas, including technology. You see, technologies like AI aren't inherently bad, they're just tools. They can be used for evil or to help us fight against the effects of the curse. In Genesis, we're charged with ruling over God's creation. Our technology helps us develop new ways to care for creation while working for man's good. But while technology has some great benefits, we shouldn't put our hope in it. It can temporarily fight the curse, but the only permanent solution is faith in Jesus Christ, who will someday create a new heaven and earth.
Want daily insights from Ken Ham delivered to your inbox? Sign up at AnswersRadio.com and listen to this program or others you may have missed at AnswersRadio.com.
All right, Artesia. Hey, we're joined by the largest group I've ever had in this room. We brought the entire Artesia Little League, and they're all here today. So, hey, guys, welcome to the show. I want to go around, want to introduce everybody. Let's start with the kids first. Hey, That's a little loud there. All right, let's start over here with you, brother. Introduce yourself. Tell me your name, who your parents are, and what you're playing right now, as far as you 11U or whatever.
I'm Donovan Wisen. My parents are Jeanette and Justin Wisen. I'm in the senior league.
Okay.
All Stars.
All right. What about you, brother?
I'm Aaron Ortega. My parents are Amos and Lorena Ortega, and I'm playing senior league All Stars.
Okay.
My name is Elijah Sanchez, and my parents are Emily and Eric Sanchez, and I'm playing for 12U.
12U, okay.
My name's Mauricio De Vera, and my dad is Jason and Andrea De Vera, and I'm playing in the junior league for All Stars.
You're playing junior. So we got senior league, junior league, and 12U? All right, man. So tell me how long you guys have been playing ball. How long how many years you guys been at it?
A lot.
A lot?
A lot.
Did you guys all start in T-ball, and you've been playing the whole time?
Yep.
Every one of you. So what position do you play, man?
I play third and pitcher.
Third and pitcher? All right.
I play first and pitcher.
First and pitcher?
I play second and pitcher.
Yeah, we just got nothing but pitchers in here, man. Like the whole team pitching now.
I can play mostly anywhere, but I probably usually play third or first or pitcher.
Third and first, okay. So we got some rocket arms in here, man. Hey, you boys are throwing some heat. So awesome. That's great. So tell me what's going on, coaches. I introduced all the young guys. Coaches, you guys want to go around and introduce yourselves too?
My name's Cody Tolk. I'm the manager of the 11U Majors team.
Okay, 11U Majors.
I'm Will Barber. I'm the coach of the senior team, one of the coaches. Yes.
Okay.
I'm Jason Tavera. I'm the Artesia Little League president and also one of the coaches for the junior all-star team.
Oh, you're the one running it all then, man.
Yes, sir.
Eric Sanchez, the 12U manager for the all-star team and Little League treasurer on the board.
Okay, yeah. So you guys run on. So I was told that you guys were coming in. Tell us about. So I guess you guys are going to a state competition across the board. You guys want to tell us a little bit about what that entails?
Yes, sir. It's this is the first year that we've had 4 divisions going to state for the Little League. We are going to be representing District 2. So out of 15 leagues in District 2, we are the biggest league in District 2 for Little League. And again, we have 4 teams going to state.
4 teams.
So we have our senior division, we have our junior division, we have our 12 international, what they call they're all-stars, and we have the 11 majors all-stars also. So 4 of them are all going to state to represent.
Awesome. So how do the teams get chosen or put in? Is this the winning local record, or is how does it happen that you guys get into that many teams in there?
Well, throughout the year, these young men, they go out there and they play and they compete against each other, and then they get voted on by a popularity vote and coaches vote. And if we have a ballot for so many kids to go out and try out. It's not just 15 kids. It's like 20, 25 kids. They go and try out.
Gotcha.
And then from that group, the coaches and the board members, they vote on whoever thinks the best fit for that all-star team. And if they make it, everybody has their opportunity, and we get a team together, and then we play our district tournament, which we all played this year in Carlsbad. And we were very successful, and we took district. And
all 4 teams?
All 4 teams.
All 4 teams just crushing it, man.
Yes, sir. Well, it wasn't just crushing. There were some nail biters, I'll tell you what. We had our 11U come. They had to fight back from the losers bracket. They came back, had a double dip. We had our majors. They put on an exciting game. It was a nail biter. I mean, extra innings. I mean, you couldn't ask for nothing more.
Yeah.
All you could do is leave it all on the field.
I tell you, the high school coaches must be excited because, I mean, you guys are just bringing up some ball players.
Well, that's what Little League. I feel it's important for us because Little League, we're trying to build a foundation and a program to help out the high school. We do have a big gap between, I want to say, 6th to like 9th grade. Some of these guys can explain that to you. They don't get that playing time like they do in high school. Other schools and other towns, their junior highs are a little different, so they get that playing time. They get a C team. We don't have one here.
Yeah.
So I feel like Little League's important for this junior division, this senior division, so they can
I didn't
get
even think about that. So 6th, 7th, and 8th, they don't have a baseball program, do they?
No, sir.
At the schools.
Unless you do travel baseball,
Unless
which there's a lot of travel in this town, but and it helps out our Little League. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, travel does. These guys get the experience, they get the reps.
Yeah.
But for Little League, it's just more than just travel.
Okay. So seniors, then these 2 guys, you're on the seniors team. What graders are you guys in?
I'm going to be a junior next year.
You're going to be a junior next year?
I'm also going to be a junior.
Okay. All right. So you guys are still playing. So are you guys playing on the high school team then?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
All right. Awesome. So tell me a little bit about the what the competition looks like. Coaches, anybody, just tell me a little bit. What does that competition look like? Where are you guys going to go play, and who are you playing against?
You know, at a district level, our district is some pretty stiff competition, so we've already seen good competition. Carlsbad's notorious for having a good baseball program.
Yeah.
Roswell, Nunop has been very competitive. And not to mention their populations are quite a bit larger than ours. They've got some more kids to pull from. So the fact that we've already been able to make it this far is big.
Yeah.
We're expecting great competition in Albuquerque. I mean, you've got district winners from all across the state coming to play us. So.
Okay. Now, is this like the competition that, like, you know, because you always see like the Little League National Championship? Is this like the beginning of it? Like
Yes,
these
sir.
kids could work up and go play?
So this young man right here, he's in that division of the majors where they'll be broadcast on TV. The juniors, they do broadcast them, but it's just not as popular as the one you see on TV.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's these guys, the majors. They're the ones that this is where it starts. You're right. It starts here in district, and then we move on to state. If we move to state, we go to regionals, and then after regionals,
Gotcha.
you go to the big show.
Okay. Wow.
For Little League, like travel ball, you could pay to play any tournament any week you want. You can see the same team numerous times out throughout the year. And with Little League, you got to earn it. It's a one tournament. You get your foot in the door, and you got to earn every game.
Gotcha.
You lose 2, you're out. There's no coming back.
Oh wow.
So it's an important thing, and I feel like there's a difference between travel ball and Little League. And for these guys to go out there and compete and earn it for the next, to move up to the next level, it's just like I said, they got to go and earn it. And
yeah. So coaches, you guys all grow up playing ball, or? He's shaking his head.
Yeah, I grew up playing ball, mostly in Texas, and then we moved to New Mexico.
Yeah.
Got to play in Cimarron High a little bit, but small town up north.
Okay, awesome. What about
same
you?
here. I played for Little League in California, Sacramento, California. Then I came out here and I played Little League. Matter of fact, the last few years that Babe Ruth field was still pretty popular.
Gotcha. What about you?
I did not play baseball, but that's why I recruit great coaches who do know how to play. So I'm a numbers guy, so I look at stats and help out that way. So
There you go, man. Awesome. Yeah.
If you don't mind, one thing we were wanting to talk about is getting some sponsorship.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, man. We got 10 more minutes, guys.
Okay.
So,
Perfect.
So go at it.
Okay.
Let's talk
the
about
next
it.
level, I believe all of us are going to Albuquerque, right?
Yes, sir.
Albuquerque. Okay.
Yeah, the schedule for the seniors is already out. We play on July 6th. We already know that. So it starts July 6th for us, and we could go all the way to July 11th, I believe.
Okay.
So we have to get hotels for all those nights and meals for the boys and stuff. So one of the big things we're trying to do, and just wanted to say thank you everybody in Artesia who's come out and support us. Big crowds at the games. As a coach, I can't look up and see everybody that's there, but just want to say I know they're busy. There's a lot of people there, so everybody that showed up, thank you. I got to go watch the 12U, so I didn't have to be a coach at that game. I even saw the mayor there, so that was pretty good. But just wanted to mention we have to raise some money, so wanted to say thanks for everybody that has given money so far too. And luckily, seniors got off to a fast start because our tournament was first. But a lot of the other teams are going to be coming around asking as well.
Yeah.
I just had a couple people that gave the seniors some money. Just take a minute.
Give them a shout out. Go ahead.
All right. I got Yates Legacy, Bulldog Pride, Bulldog Outfitters, the Eyesight, L&R, Alma's. We got George Gandy, Irma's. We have Dexter Hardware that gave us money. We have the Little League gave us a little bit as well. Thank you, Little League. The Moose Lodge, Advantage Benefit, and Artesia Soft Water.
Okay.
Some of the ones that have given us some money in the senior division. I know other people have given money to other divisions as well.
Yeah.
And thank you for that.
Okay, so so it sounds like to me each team raises its own money to get itself there. So if someone's out there listening right now, hey, I'd love to help out. How do they go about doing that?
I'm the in charge of sponsorships on the Little League board. If you want to reach out to me or any of the other coaches, my number's 746-7420. I can point you in the right direction if you have a particular group you want to donate to. But I think it's probably going to be a cumulative effort on all of our parts. Some groups may be a little more successful raising money than others, and it's one goal for all of us to get there. And just kind of some quick figures. You got 12 families staying in Albuquerque for a week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're talking $10,000 to $15,000 a team.
How about food and travel and lodging and everything else?
These boys are competing every day, and they're hungry. It takes a lot to get there, and we're very fortunate to live in a great community that supports our youth. But that being said, it's unheard of for 4 teams to be going at once. Any one team make it, it's pretty easy to raise 10 grand, but raising 40, 50,000 is a different story.
That's a whole different step right there, guys. So Artesia, we encourage you, get out there and hunt these guys down and give them some help.
Yes, sir. Like you were saying, it's for us, usually we have 1, maybe 2 teams going to state, but this year we're having 4, so it's a big.
That's huge.
Yeah, it's really huge. And for Artesia and for our community, like he was saying, we thank you guys for helping out in all aspects of any travel ball. But like I just want to just really stress on, for Little League, we don't, all the money we raise is for these kids. It's for them to play. We don't pay the entry fee for a tournament.
Yeah.
But it's for housing, it's for food, it's for keeping these guys, whatever we need for these guys, their gear, whatever it is. But it's important that we get your guys' support. You guys do support Little League throughout the year and the beginning of the season, and we're thankful for that. For All-Stars, it's a little bigger game. I mean, this is huge for these guys, and I just want, we want to keep these guys busy. It's summertime, teenagers, they can get out of hand, and we want to keep these guys occupied, keep them busy, keep them going, keep building good people and good athletes for our programs in the high school.
Gotcha.
So for any help from any businesses out there, like we really need your guys' help. We have 4 teams going. The seniors will be going July 6th through the 13th or the 10th, 11th, or something like that.
Yeah.
The juniors will be going up there July 10th, and then we have both teams will be up there at the same time, July 17th in Albuquerque.
Okay.
So anybody want to help out, please get a hold of any of us. You can get a hold of Eric, you can get a hold of myself, Will. We have flyers going around. My phone number's on there too. We have a website on Facebook. We have our Little League website that you can get a hold of us on. But it's a big, huge thing for these kids to make it that far.
You know what that website is? At artesialittleleague.com or something like that, or?
Yeah, I think if you just type in Artesia Little League on Facebook, it'll get you to our Facebook page, and there's a link on there for our actual league website.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Let's go back to these young men. So, guys, you've been playing ball since you were little. What does this mean to you to be able to go up and do this All-Stars thing?
Means a lot. This will be my 3rd year in a row going there. So.
Really?
Yes,
Man,
sir.
You're crushing it, dude. All right.
And this last year too, these two, this is their last.
This is the last year. So as juniors, that's it, right? Your age. What's the age limit on that?
Seniors. It's the seniors. Go to 16.
16. So seniors. Yeah, I'm thinking they said they were juniors in high school, right? Yeah, they're gonna be just. I was thinking. So 16 years old, you're cut off. And then you got to play school ball only after that, or travel ball, I'm assuming, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so so you guys are excited about this. What do you think about the competition going into it? Is you guys a little nervous about it?
I don't know about like a little bit, but like not that much.
Not really. Just go out there and play how we usually play ball. So
yeah. I always give the high school guys when they come in and talk is like I always want to know who's got the biggest bat, man. Who's putting it over the fence? They're all like, yeah. All right. What about you, man? You're over there like, you're just like starting your big league career here.
It's really fun to be able to play in state because 2 years ago I was able to play in state and we got second.
You did? Awesome, man. So like you're already like I'm a pro at this.
Probably see some of the same teams we saw from 2 years ago in that same tournament. So
yeah. Well, and what about you, man? How what does this mean to you? What grade you going into?
I'm going to 8th grade.
You're going to 8th grade. Okay, so you still got a few more years of this too then. All right.
Yes, sir. But it means like a lot to me to get this opportunity and play baseball.
Mm-hmm.
And this is actually my first year ever going to state, and hopefully we can win and go to regionals.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. So if they do win at state, what if you guys win at state? What's regionals? Like how big of an area is that?
Every state you face.
Well, it's in the quadrants. I think ours is, what is it, like
Exit, like east and
So like Southwest America, yeah.
So you'll see all all the Southwest teams.
Yeah. So, you got something out
one
there?
thing I wanted to touch on, some of these kids have been pretty fortunate to be on some winning teams, but as I said before, our district is ultra competitive.
Yeah.
So this may very well be the only chance that some of these kids get to go to state. And, you know, with this fundraising, that we want to give these kids the best experience they can get out of it, because, you know, it's a hard fight to get there, and we want it to be a memory they look back on and always remember. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And I just wanted to mention what I just seen right now is you see these guys are setting the tone for these juniors next year. The juniors are setting the tone for the majors.
Yeah.
And then we have 11U on, and we got ball players coming up. And I hope this shows what Artesia has as far as athletes, and you know, we have generations of kids coming up. So I'm sure we're going to be doing this hopefully throughout some more years of having some more all-star teams. But as like Cody said, this year it's an opportunity for these seniors and these guys to go out there, first time ever for Artesia to have 4 teams going.
Awesome. So all through the month of July, so different teams going on different times. You guys need money to make this happen. You know, Artesia, we can step up and get behind that. And you know, and then after that, if you win, there's even more on the other side. And there's going to be further travel and longer travel and everything else there.
And hopefully, with some of this funding that we have, and if we do win, we can take that over with us, and you know, we'll go from there when we get there. It's one game at a time. We got to get there first.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Artesia. Well, we encourage you to step up, help these guys out. And let's get them to these games and not overly financially burden them to go out there and chase their dreams, because I think this is an awesome program. Thank you, gentlemen, so much. Have best of luck to you guys in your games coming up, and God bless.
Thank you.
This is KSVP and K229AS Artesia.
Breaking news this hour from Town Hall. I'm Rich Thomason. Well, they could drop at any minute now. Some important rulings expected this morning from the nation's highest court.
The Supreme Court scheduled to issue the final rulings of its 9-month term. One of the outstanding cases involves President Trump's executive order to limit birthright citizenship. At issue is babies born to parents who are not in this country legally. Another closely watched case involves transgender athletes. The High Court weighing the legality of laws in Idaho and West Virginia that bar transgender athletes from competing in female sports. Laura Winters reporting.
In Venezuela, it's a race against time for search and rescue crews. Still looking for survivors of last week's devastating earthquakes. The BBC's Will Grant.
Most family members waiting for their missing loved ones to be pulled from the rubble increasingly accept that the chances of that happening are extremely slim. There have been a series of moments which have raised the spirits of the rescuers and the nation alike, from babies and small children being reunited with their desperate parents, to a man being recovered after spending more than 100 hours under tons of concrete slabs and twisted metal. The government is being roundly criticised by the relatives for what they see as failings in launching and then coordinating the emergency response.
SRN News and our parent company Salem Media partnering with Christian nonprofit Food for the Poor to rush emergency aid to the quake victims. Anyone interested in helping, there's an online banner top of our website, srnnews.com. Record heat will soon be settling in from the country's midsection to the mid-Atlantic and up into the Northeast. Dangerously high temperatures and humidity levels are expected right on into the 4th of July holiday weekend. Watching Wall Street this morning, the Dow is up 23 points, the Nasdaq 140 points higher. More on these stories, townhall.com.
Here's something nobody tells you about owning a home. While you were at work, your house was working too. Property values went up, you paid down principal, your house quietly earned you tens of thousands of dollars, maybe a lot more, and never asked for a thing in return. The average American homeowner has built 6 figures in equity over the last few years. 6 figures! And most have never collected a penny of it. Fellowship Home Loans helps you collect. For over 20 years, Mike and Brian have shown families how to put that equity to work. A HELOC, a cash-out refi. Money for the renovation, the debt consolidation you need, or that project you've been putting off. Everything is done in-house. One roof, one team, all with a servant-led mentality. People who treat you like family. Your home already paid you. Go cash the check. Go to fellowshiphomeloans.com/Mike G or call 800-510-MIKE. 800-510-6453. 800-510-MIKE. Fellowship Home Loans. Mortgage lending by the book.
Nationwide Mortgage Bankers, DBA Fellowship Home Loans, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 819382.
Looking to the future, a newly unveiled British defense plan. It's a plan that's brimming with cutting-edge technology.
Self-flying fighter jets, uncrewed submarines and drones will be at the centre of Britain's future military under a defence plan being announced that reflects a world of conflicts transformed by technology. The defence investment plan has been repeatedly delayed as military leaders and Treasury officials in Britain wrangle over the cost of equipping the country for an increasingly dangerous world. Like other NATO nations, the UK is under pressure to increase defence spending to counter a more aggressive Russia and a less reliable US. The government says the spending plan has been refocused in the past few weeks under new Defence Secretary Dan Jarvis. That includes a bit more money than the $18 billion former Secretary John Healey was off. I'm Charles de Ledesma.
The world has watched how drones have transformed war in Ukraine, which uses $200,000 a month to defend against the Russians. Townhall.com. The House Rules Committee on Monday advanced the National Defense Authorization Act, a must-pass defense bill, sending it to the floor for consideration.
The committee reported out a rule along party lines by a vote of 8-4 that would merge the Safeguard American Voter Eligibility, or Save America Act, to the NDAA in a special process known as merving. Several conservative hardliners previously said that they would oppose a procedural rule that would tee up a debate and final vote on legislation until action is taken on the Save America Act, and Speaker Mike Johnson announced the plan as a way to appease the holdouts. But the real test will be whether conservatives will support the procedural rule today. Bernie Bennett, Washington.
It was on this date, way back in 1958, the Senate passed the Alaska Statehood Bill. Alaska joining the Union January 3rd of 1959, the 49th state to be followed closely by Hawaii. More on these stories, townhall.com.
Today's KSVIP is Darby Vernon. Darby works at Grammy's house, and today is Darby's birthday. Happy birthday! You are very appreciated, and we hope you have a wonderful day. And this is from all of us at Grammy's house. Today, Darby, you're going to receive a flower from Nell's Floral and KSVP. Today's KSVIP, Darby Vernon. Happy birthday.
All right, welcome back, Artesia. It's Tuesday, June 30th, 8 o'clock hour. It was a fun interview, man. There's, that's pretty exciting for us to have 4 of our Little League teams, 4 all-star teams going all the way to state, winning here in the district. Man, that is really, really impressive. So, hey, don't forget, we still got a full show ahead of us. That was just the beginning. Chamber should be in here in a little bit, and we'll talk about all things 4th of July and what's happening around the state. In the 9 o'clock hour, we're going to hear from Adopt a Pet. We'll see a new animal and talk to Mel. And then we're also going to be hearing from the New Mexico workforce. And then what was it? Fresh in my nicotine-stained hands? Gene just walked in. Snurdly just brought me something. All right. Let's see what we got here.
That's what you're going to have.
That's for the 9 o'clock hour, the labor spot. The labor workforce. I'm curious. I don't know anything about workforce, and so I'll be reading up here.
Page there.
Yeah, next page. Look at that labor relations training series coming up. They got a lot going on. That's awesome. Yeah. Helping people get jobs. We need jobs around here. So, Gene, can I have a job? Here, just sit down, Gene. You can help me fill the gap until the chamber shows up.
The Jeffrey and I were talking with a potential guest or whatever.
Yeah.
And the question was, how many people work here? And I said, well, that's a difficult question to answer. If you want to know how many people are employed here, I can give you a number.
I don't really call what I do work.
And I mean that in the nicest possible way.
Show up and talk on the radio. It's not that hard. Work usually, to me, employs some kind of effort, So
that's true. True.
Yeah, Jeff's coming storming through the door. He's like, "Hey, I work here too."
When that was said, Gene and I both started laughing at the same
time. Oh man!
Oh my goodness!
But yeah, so that's pretty awesome though. 4 teams. 4 of our teams are.
Oh, that's a great story there, and
that's
they're all going to have fantastic experiences.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to be competing with the World Cup.
Yeah, that's true. But hey, just to know that like some of our kids have the opportunity to go play in like the national level competitions. Hey, while I got you on the radio, I see her walking in. See Tana walking in.
Yeah.
We're supposed to give these away, right?
Those 2, yes.
Yeah, so we're supposed
not to give... Not the big one in her office.
Not the big one in her, that's for her.
Yeah.
So we're giving away 2 fireworks.
Yes.
Right? Okay, so...
I say 2 different winners, whatever you want to do. 2 different winners.
So all they have to do is call into the radio station. This is what I was told. I want to make sure I got it right.
No, however you want to do it,
Have them call in the radio station.
Okay.
And you give her a question, and when they call in... They'll be asked a trivia question, right?
Oh, do you want to ask a trivia question on the air and they call in with the answer?
Let's do that. What's a good
I did some fireworks trivia.
Fireworks trivia.
I have some on my phone and tablet, which I don't have with me.
Let's ask AI. I need that new data center out here. No,
well, I guess there's some controversy over the one in Diana County, the Jupiter project.
I haven't heard about that.
Oracle.
People are going crazy about the one that supposedly may be going up in Lee County. And now I'm hearing there's one that might go up in Chavez County.
So what's the problem?
Everybody's afraid it's going to take too much water. They're like, oh, it's going to use up all the water.
Okay.
Now, I think that's a genuine concern that needs to be answered before they break ground. I agree. Absolutely do. But just completely saying this thing's the devil based upon that, I think that's kind of, to me, it's like the people who got upset about the railroad.
Well, there's people upset
about. It's going to put all the stagecoach people out of work.
The one that I thought was hilarious was the WHIP project. And when Bill Richardson was in Washington, either at the Department of Energy or as a congressman, he fought that thing tooth and nail.
Yeah.
But it finally prevailed, and it finally got the green light. Then Bill Richardson comes back to run for governor.
Yeah.
And in his advertising for this area of the state, talks about how proud he was to be a part of the process to bring Whipsite to southeast New Mexico. And I'm like, you doofus, all you did was fight the thing. If you had gotten your way, there'd be no Whipsite. But you're going to run advertising telling everybody how proud you were to be a part of the process that got it here.
You know what's hilarious is it's the only thing I've seen on the internet that unites Democrats and Republicans right now.
Yes.
It's like nobody wants these data centers.
Well, and to me, there, like you said, Scott, there are legitimate concerns, water and power.
Yeah.
Some people complain about the noise. Some people complain about other things, but there are some legitimate concerns.
Yeah.
What it looks like to me is the communist socialist left has grabbed another cause celeb, like the spotted owl, and the snail darter, and the prairie chicken, and they've got another cause to get all people fired up against the progressive. The progress of technology and industry in our, we don't want anything new or fancy or up to date or whatever. New Mexico's the perfect state for these things.
Seems to me
like the nuclear power plants, if we can address the power and the water concerns.
I agree wholeheartedly. And I go, why, let's just make sure there's a good plan in place.
Yeah.
Let's not just shut it down from the get-go.
Yeah.
There's ways to, they could have them build their own. They're all talking about building their own power plants off of natural gas, which ample supply here.
Exactly.
And then that's another customer for the natural gas. And they can build water reclamation. Let's go, okay, yeah, you can do this, but you got to build your own water reclamation plants. You've got to recycle your own water, reuse it, and reduce the amount you're taking off the aquifer. Okay. You answer those two questions for me, and I go, hey, that's just more money pouring into this place,
It's not like we don't have wide open spaces out there that are far away from civilization.
Oh, here's our trivia question.
Okay.
Thank you, Grok. True or false? Fireworks were invented before gunpowder was used in weapons. There's your trivia question.
True or falso?
Yeah, that's all you got to do is call in and say true or false. You got a 50% chance of winning this thing.
Fireworks
were invented before gunpowder was used in weapons.
Before it was used in weapons.
So here's the trivia question. Which came first? Fireworks or gunpowder and guns?
Gunpowder and guns. True or false?
True or false?
All right. If you'll give me the answer, I'll give Tana the answer. And then you can call 746-2751.
746-2751.
And you want to give away both, like the first two with the correct answer, or just are you doing one this time?
I would say just they can have both of them.
Okay, so the first two people get a family pack from Amy's Fireworks.
First two people with the right answer get a pack.
And you got a 50-50 shot.
Got a 50-50 shot. How hard is this? Just call and win some free fireworks.
746-2751. There goes.
Well, you gotta call whoever that was who texted me. You gotta call in.
Well, this would be on my cell phone, so this is not the correct.
Yeah, somebody just texted me too.
Let me go give the answer. Camalie is patiently waiting while I sit here and suck up all of her time.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and hit the weather in a commercial break, and we'll come back with the chamber.
Well, this is Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Little bit of humid air getting in around western Texas and up into our area, so we could get a shower or thunderstorm today. Pretty hot, upper 90s on the afternoon high, and a mix of sunshine and clouds. We may get a shower this evening, clearing up a little bit overnight, and we're in the upper 60s. About the same for Wednesday, upper 90s on the high, sunny most of the day, maybe a late day shower. That's your latest forecast. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925. We have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency.
You bust your tail tour after tour, building a life for you and your family. A serious injury can take away everything you've worked for, not just your paycheck, but your future. If you've been hurt in the field, you deserve a team as hardworking as you are. Ornelas Injury Lawyers won't back down until you've won the money you deserve and the justice you're owed.
Call Ornelas Injury Lawyers at 575-800-0000
and recover more.
At our credit union, we take a team approach to finances. You see, unlike other financial institutions, here you're a member owner, not a customer. And because we're not for profit, we usually have better rates and fewer service charges. Call or come by to check out the Credit Union Advantage. Artesia Credit Union, member NCUA. There is a difference.
There is a difference.
Looking for the right ride at the right price? Come to Tate Branch Artesia and check out our used cars. We've got a huge selection of all makes, all models, and every color you can imagine. Priced right to fit your budget. Many vehicles have payments under $500 and come with a lifetime powertrain warranty for your peace of mind. Bad credit upside down in your trade? No problem. We work with all credit and we'll fight to get you approved. Experience the Tate Branch difference today, where great cars, great prices, and great people come together. Stop by Tate Branch at 919 South 1st Street in Artesia or visit us online at tatebranchartesia.com.
$100,000 in federal compensation may be available to you or your family through the Radiation Exposure Compensation Act. If you were a family member, living or deceased, lived anywhere in New Mexico for at least 1 year between 1944 and 1962 and were diagnosed with one of the 19 cancers linked to radiation exposure, you may have an eligible federal claim. Visit reca.doh.nm.gov to see a list of qualifications and find more information.
Sponsored by this station and the NMBA.
Looking for a driving job with steady work and real benefits? BDS Enterprise is hiring CDL drivers now. If you want lots of work, plenty of hours, and weekends off, this could be your next move. BDS Enterprise offers top-tier insurance coverage for you and your family, plus paid life insurance. Ready to get behind the wheel with a company that keeps you moving? Contact Louis Barnes today at BDS Enterprises, 1705 Green Street in Carlsbad, or call 575-689-8324. BDS Enterprise is an equal opportunity employer.
Hey, Robert, I'm your designated driver tonight. Pick you up at 7.
Sober driving today keeps everyone alive tomorrow. Designated driver. Never drink, then drive.
This message from the Eddy County DWI program.
All right, Artesia, welcome back. We're now joined in studio by Miss Camely. How are you?
I'm phenomenal. I'm so excited. It's the best week of the year.
It is. Well, we have to announce our winners. We had 2 winners.
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll. Jeannie Bush and Leslie Blount. Come get your fireworks.
That's incredible.
Come blow some stuff up. There you go.
That's awesome.
The other night I was laying in bed. Was it Saturday night? And I kept hearing this noise, and I thought it sounded like I have wooden blinds in the window, and I thought they were like kind of bouncing against the wall. I was like, what is making the blinds move? And I'm looking. They're not moving. Like, what's going on? And then I finally look outside, and like there's fireworks going off.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, okay.
There it is.
There, that explains what's happening.
That's so awesome. You know, I would not even be here if not for Miss Jeannie Bush.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah? Tell us that story.
So, Jeannie's good friends with my mom.
Okay.
And I graduated from NMSU, and my mom posted all my graduation pictures and whatnot. And at the same time, Haley and Jessica and Coxie were looking for a 4th member of their team to join the chamber. So Jeannie just kind of reached out to my mom and was like, hey, since Camely studied hospitality, is this something she'd be interested in? Would she be willing to interview? Like, the chamber's looking for somebody. She didn't know me at all. She just knew my mom.
Yeah.
And
she just walked out of college with a job, just like, here's a job.
Yeah, it was pretty legit. Yeah, so I mean, I still went and interviewed and got the job myself, but Jeannie connected us.
That is awesome.
So yeah, and I'm not a Chase scholar, nothing. Like I'm not from even from here, so it was really special.
Well, we're
she
just
means
always
a lot
trying
to me.
Steal talent from Carlsbad. We can't let Carlsbad keep all the talent, you know. So awesome. Well, so you seem pretty pumped about this week. I am too.
Yeah. I don't know if you're pumped to my level. I mean, my shoes have stars on them.
Yeah.
Stars and red laces.
I only wore blue today. I didn't have any red to throw on, but that's for Thursday.
Yeah. You can.
Thursday,
Yeah, you got to save
red,
the
white,
best
and blue.
outfits
Yeah.
for the end of the week.
Yeah. I was like, I really stared at the American flag tuxedo on Amazon. I was like, I ought to get that. Play golf in it Saturday. Go
Yikes.
skydiving in it.
That would have been crazy.
Like, nah, I can't really justify spending money on a suit I'm going to wear once,
Yeah.
one weekend out of the year.
Yeah.
So, anyway, all right. So, everything's coming up, about to just blow up this weekend. It's going to be a phenomenal weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be a super fun time.
I'm excited.
Me too.
All right. I just got told who the MC of the citywide salute's going to be. That's
Yep.
pretty awesome.
To all you listeners out there, you may know him.
Yeah.
Drum roll, please.
Now I gotta decide. Like, do I get dressed up for that and then go change for golf? I don't know.
Yeah.
Being the sharp dressed man around here is tough. It's a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? All right. So just as a recap, we've been talking about it for over a month. But recap is Saturday starts off with citywide salute.
Yes.
We want you guys all to tune in.
Exactly.
Or be there.
Listen in on your favorite station.
Yeah.
Or go to ksvptv.com.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, y'all know the drill. If you're
Exactly.
listening here,
Come
go to
down-
the same place.
So 7 o'clock at Beisch Park. We're going to have national anthem, prayer,
Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge of Allegiance. I was trying
It'll
to think
be
of
a
that
short, sweet
It'll be
sort
short.
of thing.
Yeah, we're not going to drag it out.
No, but it'll be really cool. I hope that a lot of people can make it out there in person. Of course, if you have a 7 a.m. tea time, I get that.
Yeah.
But if you're planning to be in the parade or even in the volleyball tournament, there's plenty of time. I
Yeah.
know 7 o'clock is early, but
If you're going to be in the
think
race, you better be there.
Yes, exactly. You better be there.
We decided to make them captive audience.
Yes. Yep.
So,
No, I think it'll be a really sweet time and a great way to start the day, kind of unified. Just
yeah. And then of course, there's golf going on. There's pickleball.
so
there's-
our golf scramble is like overflowing.
Oh, yeah? You guys
we have
filled
a
up
wait
past
list.
week? Wow.
I think there are like 10 teams on our wait list.
I'm glad we called in at the time we did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep. No, it's coveted this year, apparently.
Yeah, come on. It's 250th. We got to.
No, it's a big deal. Yeah.
Exactly.
Are y'all decorating your cart?
Oh, yeah. Marty was already talking about it
great.
yesterday.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing.
Yeah. I don't know how, it'll be very nice.
Yeah.
The way Marty does.
Yeah. No, it's a really fun way.
Our team's got matching shirts.
Yes, I was going to say,
everything.
we're a matching shirt.
Our team's got matching shirts and the whole 9 yards. Like we're doing it up.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a great golf tournament and a great day. I've already talked about skydiving, of course, today. And so lots and lots going on this weekend. And don't forget, come out for the entertainment.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I feel like we should start with the big stuff.
Yeah.
So, as we know, drones were last year.
weren't a hit.
They weren't the crowd favorite or anything.
Yeah.
We get it. I mean, again, this is my favorite holiday.
Yeah.
And if I'm being so honest, I like to shoot guns. I like fireworks.
She's definitely a New Mexico girl.
Something about like a loud,
loud
boom,
noises.
crackle,
Yeah.
pop.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at that.
Check that out. USA. KSVP 93.7. That is
That's
amazing.
so cool.
Okay. That is great right there. All right.
Yep.
That's
Is that what you're going to wear skydiving? You
I don't
can't
know.
wear it golfing.
I don't know. I'm not a sponsored skydiver. I guess, if somebody wants to sponsor me, that's be fine.
Oh, I see. Dang it.
What's that?
Not for you.
Yeah. I think that's his attire for the evening event.
I love it.
Yeah. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, and so big events, big stuff. We
Yes.
talked about the morning.
So-
what's happening there, but the evening is where it's really going
Yeah,
off.
we're really excited about the evening. So for the
Afternoon,
first time
evening,
in
really,
a
yeah.
few years, I don't have specifics on the amount of years. I've been informed that 4th of July has been really awesome in the past. But
yeah.
I've not been here in
Yeah.
the past.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. regardless. But at 3 o'clock, Aiden Logson will go on.
Yep.
We'll have a stage out there. That is also when the beer garden will open. There will be food trucks out there. Most of them will be open by then.
Yep.
And there's all kinds of food trucks. So
you don't even have to cook dinner on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Come out, smash burgers. I know there's a bunch of others.
Exactly.
I have to go to the website. If you want to know what's going to be out there, go to artesia4thofjuly.com.
Yep. And so it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Yeah, so Aiden's playing about 2-hour set. He's playing from 3 to 5, I think.
I think 90 minutes, but something like that. Yeah.
Gotcha. And then at 5 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
But at 5 o'clock, you got at least I was told that the performing arts kids are going to be doing a performance out there.
I think that's still a little bit up in the air.
Up in the air. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Hopefully, but we're not 100% certain.
Gotcha.
About that.
And then 6 p.m.
6 p.m. is when Shinola will go on.
Shinola goes on.
Purveyor of the classics.
Yes. You're memorizing those advertising lines.
I sure am. Yep. I'm a radio girl.
Yeah.
Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944. Just like the back of my head.
I don't even remember when it was. It was recently when I all of a sudden caught your voice in one of the commercials. I'm like, when did she start doing commercials? And then I was told you've been doing them for a while.
Yeah.
So
I have. I've been the voice of Forest Tire for, I don't know, probably since 2019, 2020.
Oh, so you were doing it before
I graduated high school.
Before you graduated, I mean, you've been doing it for years.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You got some family ties there?
I do.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
I was trying to pull up the vendors.
Yes, I can do that.
East Coast Eats, bringing East Coast flavor to Artesia with hearty sandwiches, savory specialties, and so that's a new one I haven't ever seen or gone to before.
Yeah, so East Coast Eats is, if I remember correct, owned by the same, or let me make sure it's not another one. Yeah, owned by the same family who owns the Snow Cone Place.
Oh, okay.
Or Fowler's Tropical Snow.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, her name is Jamie Fowler. And she's super excited to be there. She'll have 2 trucks. So
I lived on the East Coast for a while. I'm trying to think
what are some East Coast?
I don't know. That's what I was trying to think. We lived on the ocean. So around us was a lot of seafood.
Yeah,
there was a lot of seafood, and then just your normal stuff.
Do you miss seafood here?
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we of course we buy frozen fish.
I feel like a lot of people who grew up with seafood don't like steak.
Oh no, we're big steak people.
Okay, good. A well-rounded group then.
We added seafood later in our lives.
I gotcha.
Because remember we grew up here. But yeah, I do miss. We lived in a fishing village.
That's cool. I had no clue.
We could drive a half a mile away and go down and get the seafood right off the boat. Like they're taking it off the boat and putting it in your cooler to take and go eat. I mean shrimp. Fish, amazing, absolutely amazing. So
no, that's cool.
Then Get Smashed is coming. Everybody's favorite burger place.
Yep.
Quench has got some great drinks.
They do.
Like you can just go and make up a drink.
You can do your own
they've
thing,
got so many different flavor stuff
they
in there.
can do it for you. Yeah.
Loaded, over the top loaded. I haven't eaten there yet either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I have either, but I've heard good things about them.
Over the top loaded baked potatoes.
Snow smoked barbecue. That's a Benny's favorite.
Oh, that's the one that sets on back front of the bench. They got some good barbecue.
They do.
They really do.
It blows over to the chamber, and I'm like,
oh yeah.
Get some barbecue.
Yeah. Snow cone place. Gotta have snow cones.
Yes, it's the 4th of July.
You absolutely have to have a snow cone. What's your favorite?
Snow cones.
What's your favorite snow cone?
Anything that doesn't have color. I like wedding cake or.
Really?
Silver Fox. Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. 2 flavors. I have no clue what those are.
Well, they're just it's vanilla or almondish.
My favorite.
I don't like my mouth being red or blue. Or my teeth, even when I was a kid.
My favorite's pickle juice.
Oh yeah. See, we used to do pickle shots at the baseball field.
Yeah. It's great for recovery, by the way. If you don't know that,
I don't think I can do a whole snow cone of it though.
Yeah. Bar Ditch Bistro, bringing flavors of fresh-made comfort food to the community with burgers, fries, bread, loaded nachos, and more. Small Town Sips, that's teas,
More
lemonades,
drinks.
specialty beverages. IK Churro, so you got a churro and a snow cone. I mean, that's amazing.
Yep.
And then Adobe Rose is the one putting on the beer and margarita garden.
Yes.
So, look, I don't know why you'd be anywhere else but JC Park come Saturday night. You know what I'm saying?
Live music, food, beer, margaritas, cornhole tournament starts at 3:30 instead of the morning. They wanted to kind of be a part of the everything.
Yeah, the event going on.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you can't get much more America than that. You know,
Exactly,
Beer garden next to cornhole. I'm telling you, that's it.
But you could spend all day at JC Park and not be bored.
You
might get hot. You won't be bored.
It said 101. Okay.
It's not terrible.
It is raining outside right now, by the way.
Yeah. No,
It finally
I
started
feel
raining.
like that gives me hope.
That gives you hope, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just bring shade.
Yes. Feel free to pack your lawn chairs and your umbrellas and
all
your
that, yeah.
Yeah, your waters. We'll have water out there.
You're going to want lawn chairs for the concert stuff.
Yes,
because we don't have any
absolutely.
seating, so
Nope.
come on
It is
out.
a park.
Bring a blanket. Bring your lawn chairs. Bring whatever you want to.
Camp out.
Camp out. So, all right, hey, let's hit our news break, and then we'll come back with more information after this.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. We will be hearing from the nation's highest court this morning, scheduled to issue the final rulings of its current 9-month term, one of the outstanding cases involving President Trump's executive order to limit birthright citizenship. In Venezuela, it's a race against time, and says search and rescue crews hunting for survivors of last week's devastating earthquakes. The death toll now tops 1,700. Attention is also turning to a humanitarian crisis that some relief groups say could last for years. Record heat will soon be settling in from the country's midsection to the mid-Atlantic and the Northeast. Dangerously high temperatures and humidity levels expected right into the July 4th weekend, with all of the usual warnings in place. Stay hydrated, stay as cool as you can, and don't forget about neighbors, kids in the back seat, and pets. More details at srnnews.com.
All across America, this is the Red Apple Audio Network's Market Report, sponsored by Abacus Global Management.
Good morning, I'm John Terrett. The Dow closed at a record, the S&P close to its highs, tech stocks bouncing back after last week's sell-off, names like Nvidia, Intel, Micron. Iran and the US agreeing to halt hostilities also helped. Comcast is splitting itself into two separate entities. This is a big story. One will include NBC, NBC News, Telemundo, Bravo, Universal Pictures, the streamer Peacock, UK Sky, and the Universal theme parks. The other will focus on broadband, cable, and wireless services to residential and business customers. Comcast shares rose 17% on the news and settled up 6%. California is cracking down on loud streaming ads. It's extending a 2010 cable TV rule to streaming providers. Roblox got an upgrade on Monday, stock up 15%. Good news in what's been a difficult year for the gaming platform. There was movement on the Dow yesterday. Verizon left on Friday. Alphabet Google took its place on Monday and closed up about 5%. And the AI cloud business Iran has signed a multi-year deal with the Golden State Warriors basketball site to have a patch on their jerseys. It's worth $50 million a year, one of the richest in sports history. Later this week, it's Jobs Thursday, one day early, not Friday, because we're celebrating the 250th birthday of America at the end of the week. With business, I'm John Terrett.
This is the Red Apple Audio Network's Market Report, sponsored by Abacus Global Management.
What if the future of finance wasn't built around averages, but around you? At Abacus Global Management, we're reshaping financial planning around the most personal data point, your lifespan. But it's more than just insight, it's control. As a technology-driven asset manager, we're empowering investors with an integrated system to take command of your time, your future, your financial destiny. This is a new era of investing. Take control at abacusgm.com.
Now, time for another Otis Advisory.
Nothing is going right for little Hunter anymore on his last trip to get a quick puddle dance at the misogynist parlor. Hunter learned that his best friend just went in and told the truth.
What?
Seems the boys were over in a lot of vodka together to help make China great again when somebody accidentally wrote Joey a big check. Oops, big problem. Lots of explaining. Now it's a federal beef. But to really understand, you have to go back to the time before filtered water, when the Beach Boys were making Happy Feet records, as the country was trying to get past the days of separate water fountains. That's when half the people were pissed about everything, and the other half just wanted to get high. Then they switched places. That's when things got weird. Surfers, cowboys, what's the difference? Everyone was on opposite sides of themselves over war, race, money, music, hair. But the Beach Boys were on the radio in the car, and the car was running, and that's really all you needed anyway. Now that pipeline is closed, the border is open. Guys are sleeping boneless and skinless on the street, and there's no more fireworks at Mount Rushmore. Now the car's not running, and radio nearly forgot what it's supposed to do. You're all worked up again. But ask yourself this, when you go to eat an animal cracker, which end do you start on? You're gonna need to know that, and soon. This is your Uncle Otis. I'll see you at the Peace March.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Little bit of humid air getting in around western Texas and up into our area, so we could get a shower or thunderstorm today. Pretty hot, upper 90s on the afternoon high, and a mix of sunshine and clouds. We may get a shower this evening, clearing up a little bit overnight, and we're in the upper 60s. About the same for Wednesday, upper 90s on the high, sunny most of the day, maybe a late day shower. That's your latest forecast. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton.
And
we're back.
We're back.
Just kidding.
That was perfect timing. Nailed it. Nailed it. So I thought I would go look and see how many spots were left for skydiving.
Oh, yeah. Fill us in.
We only have 8 spots left for Friday.
Okay.
4th of July, there are only 2 remaining slots available.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Sunday, there's only 1 remaining slot left.
Wow.
So if you want to skydive...
Friday's a good day to do it.
Friday's a good day to do it.
Yeah.
Plus, I'll be out there all day. So,
yeah.
You know, you get to see me. So, but
thrilling.
I mean, we had, let's see, 6:37. We had 20 slots available for every day.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're down to like one.
For every day?
For every day, we had 20 slots available.
So there were 60 slots available.
There were only, and now we're down to only 11 of those left. So if you want to skydive, you better get on it now.
That's so fun. I'm really glad it's...
All you do is go to artesia4thofjuly.com, hit activities, scroll down until you see skydiving, hit the button, book your skydive.
Book your skydive.
Yeah. I'm stoked.
Thank you to Viva Skydive.
Yes, Viva Skydive out of Belen, New Mexico.
For coming down here. And thank you, Scott, for bringing him here and coordinating.
For causing problems.
Yep.
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh, man. Okay, so I think we've covered most of 4th of July stuff.
Yeah. I mean, of course, there's the regular, like, all the things that usually happen. The pickleball tournament, the volleyball tournament, the parade.
Yeah.
Even if you're not in the parade, it's one of the sweetest things to watch.
Oh,
so,
yeah, we did forget about the big old parade.
Yeah, find yourself
9
a good spot on Main Street. 9 a.m. is when it starts. So
if you're in it, though, you got to line up at 8 over at the Bulldog Bowl.
It'll go from the Bulldog Bowl eastbound on Main until 2nd Street.
There you go.
So
short,
sweet, to the point.
And Camely says the best place to watch is the Derrick floor.
I think so. What do you think is the best place to watch?
I usually watch it from behind the wheel of my truck. So.
I've never been in a parade.
All I ever see is what is in front of me.
Yeah, well,
and all
I've
the
never been in a parade
all the kids
here.
gathering around scaring me to death.
I've just coordinated like a few of them.
Yeah, you should ride in it this year.
The 4th of July parade?
Yeah.
I do have this really incredible...
Somebody needs to get a drop top.
Eagle costume.
No, somebody needs to get it. No.
Yeah,
somebody needs to get a drop top and have you sit in the back of it, all dressed up.
Oh, yikes.
Doing the wave as you drive.
I am
She's the 4th of July
girl.
queen.
I would rather be like painted from head to toe in red, white, and blue.
Just running.
Yeah.
Just running down.
Just on foot.
Yeah.
No, I do have an inflatable costume.
Yeah.
It's an eagle, but he has like wings.
Mm-hmm.
Well, obviously. But
most eagles do.
Yeah. But he has like red, white, and blue trunks, and he has a top hat.
Yeah.
And he's very American.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bought him.
You put your arms in the wings and
Yeah.
wave
You
it
do.
around.
Exactly. But I bought him for the inflatable race.
Yeah.
At Balloons and Tunes last year.
Yeah.
Now I'm just getting my money's worth.
Exactly.
You know, he works for a couple holidays.
There you go. Oh man, so 4th of July is coming up. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have a great weekend. So excited. I don't want to be too political with you, but it just made me think about the fact that like there are people out there right now going like, wow, I'm not going to celebrate 4th of July. It's horrible. America's like, people, I hope there's none of those people in this town. I hope everybody celebrates 4th of July, regardless of your political stances. I mean, come on.
No, I'm
Have
just
fun.
proud to be an American.
Yeah, sing it. No.
Proud. I can't. I won't.
All right. So after 4th of July, so like you guys don't do much up there at the
Yeah, no. Well, after the 4th of July, we're done until next year.
Yeah,
exactly. We just stay stagnant. We don't do anything crazy.
You guys have got another huge event coming up. Like what? 30, 40 days after the 4th of July.
Yeah.
You've got,
and the crazy part is, too, June 30th, or today, is the end of our fiscal year. So our fiscal year runs July 1 through June 30.
Yeah.
So we're, like, juggling all that, which is great and fun and exciting. And then we have 4th of July 4 days after that. And then we have Glaze Crusher. So it's just a busy season for us, but it's awesome. We're excited for Clays this year. It's one of my favorite events that we do.
Yeah.
I think it's really fun. So
do you get to shoot in it, or do you they're just working?
No, I don't get to shoot in it. I've only ever shot one clay, I think, ever. Isn't that crazy?
How many shots did you take, though?
Like maybe 3.
Hey, that's not bad. It
wasn't great.
1 out of 3 is not bad.
Kevin Klein helped a girl out. I really needed it. Needed the coaching.
I'm horrible at clays.
Yeah.
I don't even bother trying to learn it.
Well, I want to be good at shooting clays because I want to go like dove hunt because I just like being
killing
outside
things.
and that's fun. But I'm a really terrible shot. Like I don't know. I'm just better with a rifle at this current stage.
That's me.
Yeah.
So, but Clay's Crusher's coming up. You guys should have registration open here in the next week or couple weeks.
Yes. Hopefully within the next week. Like as soon as 4th of July is over, it's boots on the ground straight into Clay's Crusher.
Yeah.
I can tell you that we're going to do what we did last year. A sponsored team of 5 shooters will be $1,500.
Okay.
And that gets you a shooter gift, sponsor gifts, the whole 9.
Yeah.
Recognition. Or you could do an individual shooter, which is just $150 per shooter.
Okay.
But with the individual shooter, you can't really guarantee who you're shooting with.
Yeah.
So that's kind of one of the perks also of being a sponsored shooter. But that has seemed to work out for us in the past as far as teams and whatnot. We like having 5 shooters instead of 4.
Yeah.
Keeps more people out there. So
there you go.
And this will be our 18th annual Clays Crusher.
18 years.
So
of
in
this.
honor of our 18th year, we're doing a little play on words. For turning 18 and being able to vote, especially with 250 years.
Yeah.
So it'll kind of be a little bit patriotic themed.
Yeah, America all the way through this year.
Vote blue, vote red, shoot clays. That's what the flyer says.
Oh, that is hilarious. So, all right. Well, looking forward to that.
Yep, and it'll be at the Eddy County Shooting Range.
Yeah.
So,
I had something to just because you made me think of the shoot, so it made me think of our shoot that we do for WADS.
Yeah.
Right? this weekend is the last weekend to buy tickets for our side by side.
Yeah.
So we're going to have it out at the park.
At JC Park.
All you do is scan it. 1 ticket for $20, 6 for $100, and it's going to get given away on the 6th, July 6th.
July 6th.
July 6th is when we'll announce the winner of that on our Facebook page.
That's exciting. And what exactly is it? I know it's a side by side.
It's a Polaris Ranger.
Okay.
I think, Polaris Ranger. Yeah, it's a 4-seater.
I should buy some tickets.
Buy some tickets.
And then I could just park it.
Yeah.
I don't even have a house.
Well, I was going to say you could drive around town, but I think they told us we can't now.
I think that's a sticky subject.
Well, I'm the chamber. This is an official chamber vehicle.
Yeah, we could get the chamber logo plastered on it.
Just get a wrap on it. This is Artesia Chamber.
That would be awesome.
You guys just drive around town all the time in it.
It would be useful. I use my car for so many things.
Yeah.
Really. I had flags in my car 2 days ago.
Oh, like flags.
Like feather flags.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Car full of feathers.
I'm just saying, I'm glad I have an SUV. Chamber chicks, it's a whole thing, really.
It is a thing. They are busy ladies up there. So
no, but 4th of July is going to be great. Clay's is also going to be exciting. If you have questions about it, just give us a call.
You got the 4th of July nails going on. Look at that. Marty got this. Marty did too. She's got the whole 4th of July on.
No, they're awesome.
On the nails.
This is my favorite holiday, so.
Yeah.
I'm pretty committed.
Awesome.
Yeah. I told you my shoes have stars on them and everything.
There you go. You're all 4th of July'd up for the whole week.
Yep.
It's going to be a huge letdown next week. You got to wait a whole other year for 4th of July.
Dang it. Yeah, but if anybody has questions about the 4th of July, please call the chamber or go to artesia4thofjuly.com. Really, all the information should be there. One really big thing to note, if you're going to the park, you should be able to drive. You will be able to drive in the park all day, but it's going to operate as a one-way kind of traffic pattern, just to avoid, safety for all the reasons. We just think that's smart. There will be a lot of people in there, a stage, food trucks, all the things. So
it's going to close at 6, though.
Yes.
So
you'll, for the majority of the day, you'll enter in the north entrance and exit through the south, out of the south entrance.
There's going to be...
and then...
Yeah, go ahead.
And then at 6 p.m., the park will close just due to capacity issues, just so that everybody's on the same page. 6 p.m., you won't be able to park inside of JC Park. You'll just be directed a little bit further south. There's a really big lot. I didn't know it was there, but it is. We'll have good signage out there. The city is super awesome to work with. We're blessed to have a great city. And they're all helping us out a bunch, making sure that signage is prominent, so you know exactly where to go to park. And it's a pretty close walk. Once you park in that south parking lot, you walk kind of through the baseball fields, and boom, there you are. You run right into the food trucks.
There you go.
So it'll be great.
Straight from the parking lot to dinner. There will be...
But don't let the parking thing throw you off. You should still come. It'll be easy. It'll be great.
It's everywhere. It's everything you go to in this town. Everywhere you go.
Yeah, everywhere you go, anywhere.
Anywhere, yeah.
I've walked miles to get to a concert.
If you go live in California for a while, you get used to just I'm going to park here and walk a half mile to get to whatever I'm at. Because it's just that the way it is.
Right. The best thing about 4th of July, too, is that it's all free. I mean, if you want to participate in the tournaments and stuff, that's, $20 a person or whatever. Entry into the beer garden is $10 per person unless you've sponsored the event. And if you have, then you should have already received an email from me saying that you have tickets at the door.
Free wristbands or something?
But, yes. But if you're not a sponsor,
$10 to get in.
It's just $10 to get in, and then, of course, buy your own beer.
Yeah. Got a cover charge at the club,
At the club. Exactly.
One thing you're talking about parking is, I know we've talked about in the past, is there going to be designated space for kind of handicap for people who are...
So if you, on that north side, I think I don't know if it's the second or the third lot. If you go to the website and look at the maps tab, you can see the designated parking lot there. But there is a whole lot that's designated for handicap parking. And if you're handicapped, then you can still get in the park. We'll have people waiting at the gates all day.
Yeah. Looking at the map real quick.
Yes. It's on the...
Yep. So it's right there next to the stage.
Yes.
Like literally behind the stage
right behind
is
the
the designated
stage, yes.
handicap parking area between the first and second field there on the north
And as you
side.
drive in, again, the city's doing a really wonderful job helping provide good signage. So you'll see it. You'll run right into the handicap signs, and that'll all be set up. So, yeah.
Perfect, man. That's good. This thing is going to be amazing.
And the other side, the west side of the park will be closed. That other, JC Park's kind of a figure eight.
You won't be able to go past the roundabout.
You won't be able to go past that with your vehicle.
Yes.
But you can still walk over there on the other side of the turf. If you'd like to camp out there, it's a great place to watch the fireworks. It's literally
closer to the fireworks.
Closest you could get
Yeah.
to watching the fireworks. So you're welcome
just
to
past all the
hike
soccer
it over
fields
there.
and stuff.
Yep.
Can't set inside the soccer fields.
No,
and all
that
That's
will be
all,
gated.
That's all
That'll
gated
be
and
shut
closed
off.
But if you
there's
wanna
more
go,
grass on the other side of it.
If you want, yeah. Yeah, it used to actually, in the past, we've actually had the event over there. And that's where people were set up and everything else. But But I like y'all's new location there, right in the center of the park and all that. So.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think it'll be great, and after we do it once, it just gets easier and easier, and we get more used to it. The public gets more used to it, and it's not so new and scary and different.
We're gonna keep this thing going, huh?
I mean, I don't know.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
It is a lot of money, but but for $250, it's worth it. So
yeah, we wanted to make sure that Artesians are able to celebrate in the biggest ways.
Yeah.
So it'll be good.
There's a bunch of other stuff going on Friday too. Everybody's giving away hot dogs and ice cream all day Friday.
You will not go hungry on Friday.
You don't have to.
No, really.
Friday and Saturday is just just hot dogs and hamburgers all weekend long. And if you come to church, to my church on Sunday, we're doing the same thing: hamburgers and hot dogs after church.
Yeah, we joked all day yesterday. Hannah was doing chamber chat, and she was like, "You guys, we will have something to eat like every hour on the hour on Friday."
Just wandering around, and getting free hot dogs and ice cream everywhere.
Exactly. Artesia Credit Union is doing something from 11 to 1.
Yeah.
Join them for pork butt sliders, ACU swag,
look at that.
fireworks giveaway, and fun for the kids, which is super cool.
Yeah.
Of course, the library and the museum are partnering for the hot dog and ice cream social.
Yeah.
And that will be at the museum at 11 a.m. And they're just going to go until it's gone, until they run out. And it's free. I mean, does it get any better than that? I don't think so.
Free ice cream.
Yeah. No, so it'll be awesome. There's a few others, but.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
It'll be good. Here's another one. Western Bank.
Western Bank. I was going to say Western Bank was doing one too.
There's one more. And theirs is from 10 to 1. And it's at Western Bank, 320 West Texas Avenue. Guests can enjoy hot dogs, refreshments, snow cones, face painting, and family-friendly activities throughout the event.
Yeah. They're all within walking distance. You
could just
you get a meal here, and you walk, and you're like, man, I'm hungry again.
You walked it all up. You can eat some more ice cream or have another snow cone.
All right. Thank you so much for coming in, Camly. I always enjoy it. I appreciate it. I guess I'll see you this weekend, and
will.
We're going to have a great time.
Absolutely.
All right. God bless.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th.
Hey Roswell, celebrate America's 250th birthday with massive savings and more for your trade during the Red, White, and Blue Book sales event at Roswell Ford. Actually, we really don't need a Blue Book. We need your trade, and we need it right now. We'll do whatever it takes to terminate your current loan or lease, even if you owe thousands more than it's worth. Plus, this is the final week to get employee pricing for all. You heard right. This is your last chance to pay what we pay on our entire lineup of new Fords. So there's never been a better time to trade and upgrade to a new new Ford and get massive savings. Worried about your credit? Don't sweat it. Roswell Ford has partnered with more aggressive lenders that will push to approve your credit, even if it's less than perfect. Hurry in for massive savings, more for your trade, and employee pricing for all. Get on board at Roswell Ford, 821 North Main Street in beautiful Roswell. Call 575-623-3673 or online at roswellford.com. Employee pricing excludes Raptor Series 2026 Super Duties Lariat Package and up, 2025 and 2026 Transit Wagon, standard exclusions, and final pay units.
Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, home-owned and operated for over 50 years, and here for all your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of the Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
It is much easier to prevent business fraud than to clean up the damage after fraudulent activities. First American Bank is committed to introducing the newest technology and treasury management solutions. With First American Bank as your business partner, we can help you with our recommended fraud prevention products and best practices to proactively keep your business finances more secure. Talk to a banker today to find out more. First American Bank, your local first community bank since 1903. Member FDIC.
It's lunchtime in Artesia. Why settle for ordinary when you can have extraordinary? At La Fonda, we've been serving Artesia since 1965 with authentic New Mexican favorites.
I'm on my lunch break, and nothing beats La Fonda's green chili chicken enchiladas. Fast, hot, and delicious.
Join us weekdays from 11 to 2 at 210 West Main. Dine in, take out, or call ahead at 575-746-9377. Make your lunch break the best part of your day. La Fonda, where flavor feels like home.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
At First Church Artesia, we proclaim Christ as King over all. Located at 4th and Grand, we're a family exalting His reign in every corner of life, work, home, and community. Join us Sundays at 10:45 a.m. for reverent, family-integrated worship and Bible preaching that transforms. From Artesia's streets to your soul, it's all of Christ for all of life. Visit artesiareform.com or find us on Facebook. First Church Artesia, His kingdom rules.
Summer vacation is here, but just because you're on vacation doesn't mean your teeth should be. Protect your teeth this summer with a few summer tooth tips. First, drink lots of water. Believe it or not, most of the problems start with a dry mouth. Keep yourself and your mouth hydrated and happy. Avoid sugary drinks and avoid chewing on ice. Sure, it cools you off, but it's not great for your teeth. Don't forget to brush and floss regularly and dry out your toothbrush. Save your teeth for summer's sake. These tooth tips brought to you by Dr. K. Youngren and Smile Expressions. 2520 Hermosa Drive, Artesia.
This is KSVP and K229AS Artesia.
Breaking news this hour from Town Hall. I'm Rich Thomason. The Supreme Court has spoken and birthright citizenship can stay. The ruling is a setback for President He had wanted to limit the practice of granting automatic U.S. citizenship to those born in this country. Mr. Trump's executive order had declared that youngsters born to people in the United States illegally or temporarily are not American citizens. The Supreme Court disagrees. The High Court also upholding state laws that ban transgender athletes from participating in girls' and women's high school and college sports.
The court's conservative majority has repeatedly ruled against transgender Americans in the past year. It ruled Tuesday that states' bans in Idaho and West Virginia don't violate the Constitution of the federal law known as Title IX, which prohibits sex discrimination in education. Left unresolved by the outcome are lawsuits challenging state laws and regulations in Connecticut, California, and elsewhere that permit transgender athletes to compete consistent with their gender identity. Bernie Bennett, Washington.
And the High Court has struck down long-standing limits on how much political parties can spend in coordination with candidates running for Congress or the White House. President Trump says the Supreme Court's ruling allowing states to count late-arriving mail-in ballots underscores the importance of Congress passing the Save America Act to ensure election integrity. Extreme heat advisories, watches, warnings posted across a vast area from the Midwest to the Mid-Atlantic up into the Northeast. As a dangerous heat wave settles in, dozens of wildfires continue burning out west. The Venezuela earthquake death toll continues to rise. Now it tops 1,700 as search and rescue efforts continue. On Wall Street, stocks are higher this morning. The Dow is up about 72 points. The Nasdaq ahead 191 points. More on these stories, townhall.com.
Health insurance rates are surging in America, leaving millions without affordable options. If you're sick of having paychecks eaten up by healthcare costs or dealing with mega corporations, then listen to this. Christians don't need to waste money on a broken system. That's why I want to tell you about Christian Healthcare Ministries. It's an alternative to traditional health insurance at half the cost. With CHM, fellow believers contribute monthly to help pay each other's medical bills. There's no enrollment period, so you can join anytime. And you aren't restricted to provider networks, so you choose the doctors and hospitals you want. It's that simple. CHM is not insurance. It's a ministry that puts faith into action. Feel the difference of financial support and biblical care from fellow believers. Join CHM today by visiting chministries.org/wellness. That's chministries.org/wellness.
A suspect is being held in connection with a deadly mass shooting in Germany.
A male suspect shot and killed at least 6 people at a youth welfare facility in Stuttgart, Germany. Lüneburg police president Katrin Schul says 4 people who had been shot in a gruesome manner died at the scene. Another died while being resuscitated. Another succumbed to severe injuries. Others were also wounded at the facility, which provides temporary accommodation for pregnant women or young mothers with children. Officials believe it may have stemmed from a custody dispute. All of the victims were employees of the youth center or its affiliates. I'm Lisa Dwyer.
A Ukrainian business tycoon believed to have been the target of an explosive device in Monaco. The explosion late yesterday seriously injured 3 people before the suspect fled to France. French and Ukrainian media identifying one of the injured as a construction industry executive. Townhall.com. Well, it's been a bumpy ride of late for one Japanese automaker.
Toyota reports that global vehicle sales slipped for a 4th consecutive month in May, as decreases in China and the Middle East weighed on overall results. Global sales dropped 7.2% year-on-year to 834,279 vehicles. Overseas sales fell 9.6%, while those in Japan rose 11.1%, helped by strong demand for certain models such as the RAV4.
And that's correspondent Bill Alexander. Recapping the hour's lead story, the Supreme Court striking down President Trump's attempt to limit birthright citizenship through an executive order. The president had sought to rein in the practice of granting automatic U.S. citizenship to those born in this country. Mr. Trump's executive order declared that children born to people in the U.S. illegally or temporarily are not American citizens. More on these stories, townhall.com.
Today's KSVIP is Darby Vernon. Darby works at Grammy's house, and today is Darby's birthday. Happy birthday! You are very appreciated, and we hope you have a wonderful day. And this is from all of us at Grammy's house. Today, Darby, you're going to receive a flower from Nell's Floral and KSVP. Today's KSVIP, Darby Vernon. Happy birthday.
Lose you, and I don't know where I
Welcome back, Artesia. It's Tuesday, June 30th, the 9 o'clock hour. And man, we still got a jam-packed hour. We've had a ton of people on, but we've still got a lot going on. Here in a few moments, we'll be joined by the guys from the PD, and they're going to be bringing in the pet of the week. And we'll see what this week's pet is. And then after that, we'll call Mel and we'll see what's going on with the stock market. And then at 9:45, at the end of the show, we're going to have New Mexico Workforce coming in. And they're going to tell us about all of the stuff they offer for people to get jobs and everything else. And so it's going to be a really, really good show. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, well, let's go ahead and hear what's on the weather, and then we'll bring in our pet.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Little bit of humid air getting in around western Texas and up into our area, so we could get a shower or thunderstorm today. Pretty hot, upper 90s on the afternoon high, and a mix of sunshine and clouds. We may get a shower this evening, clearing up a little bit overnight, and we're in the upper 60s. About the same for Wednesday, upper 90s on the high, sunny most of the day, maybe a late day shower. That's your latest forecast. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton.
All right, welcome back, Artesia. As promised, we're joined by Commander Letcher, Commander Letcher, and Mr. Harry Bailey, and a highly energetic little pup here. Who we got here?
This is Annie. She's a Jack Russell mix.
Okay.
6 years old.
6 years old. She's got quite a bit of energy. Very curious. You want to look around, see what's going on?
She's got a real high prairie drive.
Yeah.
She just loves kids.
Yeah.
She loves toys.
She likes to play a lot, huh?
Yeah.
And you don't usually see it in a 6-year-old, but but she's quite excited to be here. So is she on camera? Yeah, she's on camera there.
And if you don't like cats, she'll mouse for you.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'll be darned. That's pretty funny. I don't think I've ever seen a dog do that, but
terriers, they're known for
I guess that the rat terriers, that's probably why that name came about, huh? So she's on the hunt right now. She's looking around like, hey, what's going on down there? So, well, guys, welcome to the show. Thanks for bringing Annie in. How are things going out at the pound?
Not too bad. We're still full as we usually are, and we're coming into the 4th of July. Which is what we're really wanting to talk about today.
Okay. You guys got an event going on?
Well, not so much the event, any event that we got going on, but just some tips that we want to give out before the 4th of July. Yeah. And so, some major things that we want to remind people is, before the fireworks start, a couple things that you can do to ensure safety for your pet. One, make sure, they're wearing their collar with their identification. Verify your microchips. That the address is correct.
Yeah.
Things like that. Also, before during the day, make sure they get lots of exercise. Make sure that they're kind of worn out. That helps them relax when the fireworks start going off. You should probably check your gates, your fences, all that. The best tip, honestly, is of course on the 4th of July it's an all-day event pretty much. People start popping off fireworks all day long.
They start days before too.
they definitely do that. Bring your pets inside once the fireworks start. Once it gets dark, bring them inside. You can close your windows, close your curtains. I normally something that you turn on a fan next to them.
Yeah.
Something that
some white noise.
Yep. ambient noise of some sort, TV, turn it up a little bit. That way, they have really good hearing. My dog hears the train all the way across town and likes to howl during the night. So, but make sure it's a quiet, comfortable space for them.
Yeah.
My dogs now that I have aren't too much of. They don't pay too much attention. I had a Chihuahua that poor guy had to sedate a little bit because it didn't matter what we did. He
did
just
not like it, huh?
Yeah, he didn't enjoy them. So, one thing, it's not pet friendly. So, do not take your pets if you're going out to the event.
To the fireworks show, yeah.
Don't take them out there. If you go out, if you have to take your dog outside, it's best to keep them on a leash during this time. Even if it's in your own yard, go ahead and put them on a leash just in case. You don't know how they're going to react. That way you have control over them.
Yeah.
A lot of people leave their pets inside. Don't turn on white noise. Don't do any of that, right? And so they leave them in their crate or their cage or whatever you want to call it, right? And so it's a very uncomfortable situation.
Yeah.
If you have animals that are not used to the noise, then you should probably, stay at home with your animals.
Yeah.
I understand that you may want to go to the event and all that, but if you don't make them comfortable, if you don't do all these things that we're talking about, then you might come home and the dog might have chewed through the
through the kennel.
Yeah, through the kennel, and then through the door and everything else. So, it just we're expecting a lot of animals to be running at large during that time and
From
throughout
Saturday
the next
and
day.
Sunday, yeah.
Yep. So, what we're asking is for the public to make sure that they do these things to help us out, and also if you are missing your animal after this stuff does happen, we should be your first call.
Call the pound. Our animal service officers are very efficient.
They are. Yes. They are.
If your dog's out on the streets, it's headed over there. So
and you never know. Like I said, if you know your animal is very nervous already, and loud noises are not a good thing, go ahead and make a call to one of the vets and see if you can get some sort of medication for the animal. I know they do sell stuff online that does sometimes help. I mean, depending on the brand, depending on what you get. But that way, your animal is comfortable.
Right.
It's kind of like it's kind of like young kids. Loud noises sometimes are not a good thing for the young kids, right? And so, especially. You're not supposed to set off all these in the city limits, but sometimes that fireworks show in the neighborhood is just as good as the one out at the park. So
it is. It's kind of amazing. Us growing up, you might have little fountains, and if you're lucky, you got a few bottle rockets and stuff like. They're full on mortars now, man. I mean, they're just like professional grade stuff being shot off.
They definitely are. They shake every window in every house in the neighborhood. For sure.
Yeah. I was saying Saturday night, I was laying in bed and I started hearing stuff and I couldn't figure out what it was. About 11 o'clock at night, and I realized one of my neighbors is shooting off fireworks already. I'm like, man, you guys getting a head start on this thing. So awesome. Yeah. So just taking care of your pets as we come into this, this weekend. It's and like I said, so I guess this is a good question. So Saturday night, my dog runs off. Is there a number I call? What do I call on Saturday? Just call the desk, the dispatch, or do I call? Where do I call on Sunday?
You can call dispatch, and what they'll do is they'll make a note of it, and we'll get the call as soon as an officer goes on duty.
Okay.
Which will be early the next morning. And of course, like I said, if you're calling us at 9 o'clock. We're not going to have a animal service officer on duty at that time.
Yeah.
And so,
go look for your dog.
Correct. Look for your dog, but at least at that point, if we find that animal, because our officers, our police officers are actually pretty good as well. If they see a dog, a lot of times they will, say, hey, I got this dog over here, or hey, I got this, or I got this going on. And so. I used to pick them up all the time and take them to the shelter, even at night. And so some of our officers do that as well.
Yeah.
And so if we know your dog is missing, we might have found your dog already and may be able to just take it back to you.
Yeah, absolutely. So, okay. All right, so the pound's full up, and you got Miss Annie down there. She just was too energetic on the counter. She wants to get around and explore. She's like, don't confine me up here.
Yeah, now she's watching the people walk by.
Oh, is she?
She's sitting there looking out the window.
Oh, yeah.
She's enjoying the carpet. We'll put it that way.
Yeah. So just a reminder. So if people come to adopt Annie today, what's the cost and the deal on?
We're going to just charge you a microchip fee.
Just a microchip fee if you come today and adopt Miss Annie. So, and is she already fixed?
No, she is
No,
not.
she's not. Okay. All right. Well, okay. Well, that's awesome. So, trying to think of anything else. Anything else you guys want to share about what's going on out there, or let people know about, or?
The only other thing is I kind of want to mention is it's also pet safety. It's extremely hot. Not so much today. I mean, 95 is still hot, but not what we've been dealing with, right? Yeah. And so it's extremely hot. Make sure your animals. It doesn't matter what type of animal, right? Your livestock, everything. Make sure they have a little bit of shade and lots of water.
Fresh water.
Lots of water.
Yeah,
fresh water.
Fresh water each day. Yeah.
And check that morning and night, because if they're outside a lot, they're going to drink a lot of water. And if you are only checking it once a day, you don't know how many hours they've went without the water. So
My two dogs will drink 10 gallons a day.
Yeah, and just watching their water intake, make sure they are taking in water.
Yeah.
Watching when they're eating too, because when it starts getting hot like this, they can get a little bit of a heat stroke, and they'll quit eating, they'll stop doing everything, lay there and pant. So so keep an eye on your dogs during the heat. You know how hot you are.
Yeah,
you aren't covered in fur.
That's correct. That's correct.
Well, some of us are. But
dogs don't sweat.
Yeah, but they don't. Yeah, and so we need to make sure we're taking care of those animals during this time. Especially the shade. That just makes sense to me. Like, make sure your dog's got some shade out there if you're going to put them outside.
Yeah,
you know?
and if they're like my dog just likes to go outside.
Yeah.
And she doesn't lay there and pant. She lays there and pouts until I let her out. So, I mean, so just keep it. Those are a couple of tips. I mean, I know we kind of hit a couple of different tips every once in a while. We're working on some other things that are coming up. I say we. Harry is doing a great job. He's working on some things for maybe some classes coming up for some pet tips, pet safety, stuff like that.
That's some good stuff.
And so be looking out for that. Check our website. We'll probably, when we get that up and going, we'll mention it on here, bring you a flyer, stuff like that. But again, the two tips we always bring up: spay and neuter your pet.
Yeah.
Please do so. And if you're missing them, please contact us.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where a lot of people complain about police or animal services or whatever. If we don't know what's going on, we cannot help you.
Gotcha.
And that's the main thing that I try to let people know is, if you don't tell us,
how are we going to know?
Yeah, so let us know.
All right, gentlemen. Well, I appreciate it, and hopefully somebody comes and gets Miss Annie today, and check out all the other animals, and don't forget about the website. It's
ArtesiaAnimalShelter.org.
ArtesiaAnimalShelter.org, and all the animals are on there. You can take a look at them and go out there and meet them.
Yep.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for coming in, and we'll see you next month.
Yes, sir.
All right. God bless.
Sometimes that dog barking is an Artesia Bulldog preparing for victory. Most of the time, however, it's probably just the family pet asking for attention. Artesia Animal Clinic provides a full range of services for just about any size pet or animal. Our new clinic has been expanded to provide better quality of care, including an in-house laboratory, radiology, surgery, herd health, and more. So the next time your pet looks like they could use some extra care, come by Artesia Animal Clinic in our newly remodeled and expanded facility at 110 West Mahone Drive.
This is one of those personal injury lawyer ads you ignore because you don't need one. Until you do. Car accidents come out of nowhere. Suddenly, you can't work. Medical bills pile up. You can't do the things you enjoy with the people you love. If you're seriously injured, Ornelas Injury Lawyers will fight relentlessly to get you the justice and the money you deserve. Call Ornelas Injury Lawyers at 575-800-0000 and recover more.
Hey Artesia, are you looking for something beautiful, meaningful, and made right here at home? Come visit Sunflowers at 1010 West Main, your local flower shop that's all about community. From fresh, handcrafted floral arrangements to stunning custom turquoise jewelry and locally made leather goods, we celebrate the artistry of New Mexico every day. Stop by, say hello, and support the heart of Artesia. Call us at 575-748-1010 or visit us online at sunflowersartesia.com. Come celebrate community, connection, and the spirit of Artesia. Sunflowers, where there's joy in every bloom.
At Artesia Ford Sales, we've been taking care of your family's automotive needs for 60 years. Now you can get Ford service just the way you want it, without leaving your home. With complimentary Ford pickup and delivery, or our Ford mobile service van, we'll come to you, handle your routine maintenance or light repairs right in your driveway, and get you back on the road fast. Artesia Ford Sales, family owned, family trusted for 60 years. ArtesiaFordSales.com. Schedule your mobile service today.
Amy's Fireworks is ready to help you have the brightest and most explosive Independence Day celebration ever. A wide selection of reloadable mortars, including the huge 5-inch canister shells, sparklers, Roman candles, fountains, firecrackers, rockets, parachutes. Amy's Fireworks family packs start from just $8. Shop in air-conditioned comfort at Amy's Fireworks. 1615 North 1st Street in Artesia, also in Roswell and Carlsbad.
Se habla español.
Serving you since 1980, Amy's Fireworks.
In the heart of southeastern New Mexico, connection matters. That's why PVT delivers fast, reliable internet to homes and businesses across our region. Whether you're streaming, gaming, or working remotely, our fiber-backed network keeps you moving. And with local customer service you can count on, help is always just a call away. Visit pvt.com or call 575-748-1241 to get started. PVT, connecting our community one home at a time.
At our credit union, we take a team approach to finances. You see, unlike other financial institutions, here you're a member owner, not a customer. And because we're not for profit, we usually have better rates and fewer service charges. Call or come by to check out the Credit Union Advantage. Artesia Credit Union, member NCUA. There is a difference.
There is a difference.
My dad loves his car. When we go out for a drive, I always have to be buckled in the back seat. My dad says I have to be safe, but then sometimes he won't wear his seatbelt. He thinks it's okay, but then we got hit by another car. And Dad, he got really hurt. No, we don't go out for a drive anymore.
Click It or Ticket, brought to you by NMDOT.
All right, welcome back, Artesia. As promised, we've got Mel online. How are you doing this morning, ma'am?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
Doing awesome. I'm just ready. This is an exciting week. I'm ready. You excited for 4th of July?
Sure.
Sure, she says. You guys gonna go out and enjoy all the festivities this weekend?
Yeah, we're gonna go to the fire station because my son-in-law is a fireman, so we go hang out with all of them, and which is good because if anything happens with the fireworks, we're in the right place.
There you go. And it's a great place. It is fun. You can sit right there, turn on KSVP, and watch all the fireworks from right there at the fire station. That's pretty awesome. So, oh, great. All right, Mel. Well, let us hear what's going on in the world of finance right now.
Okay. This is Mel Mendoza with LPL Financial, member of FINRA and the SIPC, bringing you your mid-morning stock market report for Tuesday, June 30th. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was relatively unchanged on Tuesday as oil prices traded above $70 per barrel amid uncertainty surrounding the conflict in the Middle East. However, Wall Street was still set to close out at a strong first half and second quarter. The 30-stock Dow traded up 47 points, or 0.1%. The S&P 500 and NASDAQ composite were up 0.3% and 0.8% respectively. Oil prices were little changed. U.S. West Texas Intermediate futures were last at almost $71 a barrel, while international benchmark Brent crude futures were trading at roughly $73 a barrel. Financial stocks were under pressure after Oppenheimer downgraded key investment banks. Morgan Stanley, which was moved to underperform from perform, fell less than 1%. Bank of America and Citigroup were downgraded to perform from outperform, also declined more than 1% apiece. Stocks rallied on Monday's session as a pause in hostilities between the U.S. and Iran lifted sentiment. The S&P 500 rose 1.18%, while the Nasdaq Composite gained 2.07%. On Sunday, the U.S. and Iran agreed to halt their attacks and allow commercial vessels to pass through the key Strait of Hormuz waterway. A U.S. official told CNBC on Sunday that both sides will stand down for now and vessels can move freely. In a note on Tuesday morning, strategists at UBS said that despite an optimistic start to the week, concerns over the sustainability of AI capex growth. Tuesday marks the final of the first half and the second quarter. The Dow has climbed more than 8% in the first 6 months of the year, putting it on pace for its first half performance since 2021, when it jumped 12.7%. The S&P 500 is also up more than 8% in the first half, while the Nasdaq Composite has outperformed with a more than 11% advance. Additionally, the Russell 2000 has gained more than 21%, heading for its best first half since the first 6 months of 1991. The start of the year was characterized by volatility. While the major averages hit all-time highs, they did so despite wild swings in energy prices due to the Iran war, as well as uncertainty around the sustainability of AI spending. The second quarter of the year, however, has been especially strong for stocks, as fears around AI trade eased and the war appeared to be near a resolution. The S&P 500 and Nasdaq have risen about 14% and 20% respectively for quarter two, on pace for their biggest quarterly gains since the second quarter of 2020. The Dow has gained more than 12% in that time, heading for its strongest quarter four since 2022. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 106 points at 52,289. The Nasdaq Composite is up 236 points to 26,056. The S&P 500 is up 32 points at 7,472. For stocks of local interest, Walmart is down 99 cents to $113.61. Xcel Energy is down $1.10 to $80.88. EOG is down 2 cents to $131.90. Apple is up $3.95 to $285.69. Amazon is down 6 cents to $240.08. This is Mel Mendoza with Oakley & Irving Wealth Management, serving business owners and energy industry employees in the Pecos Valley and beyond. Find us at oiwealth.com or at our offices in Artesia and Carlsbad. All entities are unmanaged and may not be invested into directly. Securities offered to Uphill Financial, member of FINRA and the SIPC.
All right. Well, thank you, Mel. Sounds like everybody's retirement accounts are doing pretty good. So, so when's the boss man back?
I believe Thursday.
Thursday, huh? Is he sending you guys all kinds of pictures from over there and stuff?
No.
No?
He's I'm salty about it.
He isn't even reaching out to you guys like, hey, I hope you're doing all right. Thanks for taking care of all my work while I play,
No, he's just living his best life.
There he is. We'll have to make him make us a slideshow, like the slideshows you used to have to watch for your grandparents, make him do that for us for when he gets back. Yes. So awesome. All right, Mel. Well, you have a wonderful 4th of July, and thank you so much for coming on and give us the market report.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, God bless.
This is an SRN News special report. Trans athletes need not apply. I'm Rich Thomason. The Supreme Court upholding state laws that ban transgender athletes from taking part in girls' and women's sports. At issue, laws on the books in West Virginia and Idaho, although more than 24 Republican-led states prohibit transgender athletes. Backers of such bans argue that those who are born male enjoy an unfair advantage in female sports. The Supreme Court says the bans are not unconstitutional and do not violate Title IX, prohibiting sex discrimination in federally funded education programs. The majority opinion written by Justice Brett Kavanaugh. The Trump administration supports the transgender athlete bans at the state level. Donald Trump had raised the issue repeatedly during his second campaign for the White House. This has been an SRN News Special Report. I'm Rich Thomason.
Waking up on the right side. This is the Sean Hannity Morning Minute.
Fighting for a $15 minimum wage, to expand the Supreme Court to 13 members, Medicare for all, supports a wealth tax, wants to raise the capital gains tax, wants to abolish ICE, and extends solidarity to Gaza. I mean, this is now your Democratic Party. I have been saying, and I stand by this, we are in uncharted waters for a midterm election year. We've never been in this position before. You only have to do one thing this year, as far as I'm concerned, and just commit in your mind, heart, and soul that you are going to vote and prevent these people from ever taking power. Because if you don't, this is the country that you will hand off to your kids and grandkids.
From coast to coast, from sea to shining sea, it's the Sean Hannity Show.
You know, paying $70, $80, $90 a month to big wireless companies, AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile for unlimited data, that is insanity, especially when Pure Talk, a veteran-owned company, my wireless company, they will give you unlimited high-speed data for just $34.99 a month. That's unlimited high-speed data at Pure Talk. Used to start at $55 a month, but because Pure Talk, they're constantly pushing to give you more for less. Right now, unlimited high-speed data, $34.99 a month. Remember, they use the same cell towers as all these overpriced big carriers. You get the exact same service. Now, their U.S. customer service team is standing by to help you make the switch. It's simple, it's fast, it's easy. You dial pound 250 on your cell. You say the keyword save now and claim unlimited high-speed data for just $34.99. Pound 250, keyword save now. Make the switch to my wireless company, America's wireless company, Pure Talk.
I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton with your Pecos Valley weather. Little bit of humid air getting in around western Texas and up into our area, so we could get a shower or thunderstorm today. Pretty hot, upper 90s on the afternoon high, and a mix of sunshine and clouds. We may get a shower this evening, clearing up a little bit overnight, and we're in the upper 60s. About the same for Wednesday, upper 90s on the high, sunny most of the day, maybe a late day shower. That's your latest forecast. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton.
Place that I'd rather be. Where else can you do a $500,000 things all at $250?
All right, welcome back, Artesia. Hey, we got a few minutes to fill before our next guest gets in here. Hey, I just kind of wanted to, kind of cap the show, and I wanted to tie back everything we've been talking about, 4th of July, all this excitement, everything else, back to what I began with at the beginning of the show. If you weren't here when the show started, I was working through some scripture in Mark, and what the focus was is that Jesus sat down and he ate with the tax collectors and the sinners, right? And it really upset some people. And I think it's just a lesson we can kind of take. I've been watching the news, and a lot of self-righteous people talking about how America's not at great, it's never been great, it's horrible, so on and so forth. And we're not even going to celebrate 4th of July, just mass hatred and anger. And I look at the 4th of July as a holiday that all of us can step back and celebrate together and fellowship with one another, regardless of our point of view on politics, right? We've got 364 other days to argue that. Like, just 4th of July, go out, enjoy, and have fun, and celebrate our country, celebrate our freedom, celebrate the freedom that you've got to complain about all the stuff you're complaining about and saying it makes it horrible. You're not so perfect yourself that you can't step back and get with people of who are not of like mind, people of opposite mind than you, hold a different worldview than you, and still come together to celebrate this one thing. You know, we can all get together and we can be proud of the nation we have. Is it perfect? No. Why? Because we're all sinners. Just like the passage is pointing out, we're all failed. We don't get everything right. None of us do. We all make bad decisions. We all set in a place where, we don't have any right to stand back and look at everybody and go, those people are horrible. I'm never going to associate with them whatsoever. I can't even celebrate 4th of July because those people on that side are horrible people. And they're celebrating 4th of July and they're enjoying it. So that means I have to not enjoy it. It's a nonsensical approach. It makes really no sense whatsoever to think in those kind of terms and to put yourself in a position where you can't even enjoy something as fun as the 4th of July. You can't go out and have a hamburger and a hot dog and play some cornhole and drink a beer and watch some fireworks together. I mean, you can let it all go for a day, ladies and gentlemen. It's not that big of a deal at that moment. I encourage you. Like I said, I doubt there's anybody in Artesia. There might be that just imbibe this mindset of how horrible of a nation we are and we can't celebrate it. It's kind of nonsense. It's the greatest nation on the earth. Is it perfect? No. Have we gotten a lot of things wrong over the years and over 250 years? Yeah. But it doesn't mean we can't get together and celebrate the parts that are good. This great experiment of self-governance that's lasted for 250 years. A lot of things have gone right. A lot of things have gone wrong. But celebrate the fact that we've got the freedom to fix it, and we can work through all of the problems we've got. We're not stuck in a dictatorship. We're not stuck in an oligarchy, as they like to say. All of that. No, we're in a democratic republic. And that's the thing. We have the opportunity to move forward and march forward, and to make changes, and to improve. This administration's not getting everything right, and the last administration didn't get everything right, and the ones before that didn't get everything right. And all we can do is keep learning from our mistakes and moving forward. That's what we have to do. But when it comes to this weekend, just stop it all. Just step back and enjoy yourself and have a blast. Go play some golf, decorate your cart, watch some fireworks, go skydiving, do something. And just enjoy life for a couple of days and let all the rest of it go to the wayside. It'll all still be there when you get back on the 5th or the 6th. So, all right, Artesia. Hey, we're going to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to be joined by Laura Aguirre. And she's going to tell us all about New Mexico Workforce Solutions and what they do and how we can take advantage of what they offer.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925. We have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency.
Looking for a driving job with steady work and real benefits? BDS Enterprise is hiring CDL drivers now. If you want lots of work, plenty of hours, and weekends off, this could be your next move. BDS Enterprise offers top-tier insurance coverage for you and your family, plus paid life insurance. Ready to get behind the wheel with a company that keeps you moving? Contact Louis Barnes today at BDS Enterprises, 1705 Green Street in Carlsbad, or call 575-689-8324. BDS Enterprise is an equal opportunity employer.
Parents, enrollment for the 26-27 school year is open at Artesia Classical Academy. At ACA, education is more than textbooks. It's Christ-centered, it's classical, it's personal. Our teachers know every student. Students enjoy a 4-day school week while learning Latin, Spanish, and American Sign Language. They explore STEM, PE, art, and music, participate in nature learning days, and serve right here in our community. Give your child an education with purpose. Visit artesiaclassicalacademy.org or call 247-1378 today.
Hello, Artesia. This is Coach Mo from Varsity Academy, here to personally invite you to start your 250th 4th of July celebration with me at Beige Veterans Park in downtown Artesia. Join me at 7 a.m. in your most patriotic outfit for the citywide salute, where I'll be singing the national anthem before the color cannons go off for the Star-Spangled Dash. That's 7 a.m. on the 4th of July to start your freedom festivities light on your feet and with a song in your heart.
Varsity Academy. Train with champions.
The summer heat in New Mexico can put extra stress on your heart. Artesia General Hospital and our cardiology experts remind families: protect your heart while traveling and spending time outdoors. Stay hydrated, avoid strenuous activity during the hottest hours, and never ignore symptoms like chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, or irregular heartbeat. Take medications as prescribed and keep them cool during travel. Dr. Luther Weathers, MD in Artesia, and Elizabeth Madison, ACNP in Carlsbad, specialize in comprehensive heart care, from high blood pressure and heart rhythm issues to preventive wellness. Don't wait until it's an emergency. Get checked and enjoy summer with peace of mind. For extra cardiology services close to home, trust Artesia General Hospital. Artesia General Hospital. Healthy summers start here with heart care you can count on.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6839. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6839. That's 800-575-6839. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
All right, welcome back, Artesia. Our last segment here of the day. And we're joined in studio by Miss, I hope I'm saying it right, Laura Aguirre?
Correct.
I got it. Yeah, look at that. Laura, welcome show. Sorry, if I tell you during the break, just pull that microphone up close to you. You got to talk right into them.
Okay.
So, all right, there you are, Laura. And so you're from the New Mexico Department of Workforce Solutions, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about what Workforce Solutions does and what you guys offer.
Yes, sir. So we provide services for employers within the community that we serve, and these services for the employers are such as the job postings and recruitment support, candidate screening and referrals, on-the-job training programs, workforce training and development. We also assist with market labor information and employer services and consultations, employee events and job fairs, and also information on tax incentive and grants for the businesses, and then business services and supports.
Oh, okay. Awesome. So you guys do a pretty wide-ranging set of services for employers. Did I catch in there that you help them find employees and stuff? Is
Correct.
that?
Correct.
Oh, cool. So if somebody's needing to hire and they don't know where to even start, they could come to you guys and.
Yes, sir. And we do have protocols in place. The first step would be to actually complete a business registration with us, and then of course we have to follow the process of vetting. And once all of those steps are completed, and then we are able to provide the wide range of services that I mentioned, all free of charge.
At no cost even.
At no cost,
wow.
Correct.
Okay. So you guys put on all of this, so you guys help people looking for work,
Correct.
as well as help companies, you kind of connect the two worlds together there.
Yes, sir. So on the other side, For those individuals who are seeking employment, the America's Job Center assist with job search, resume writing and interview preparation, the career counseling and planning. We offer training and education resources, workforce workshops, labor market information as well, and we assist for. We also have assistance for special populations. We also assist those that are on unemployment benefits. We help to network just to help them with the process of submitting their claims, any documentations that they need to submit and have in place in order to have their case worked on.
Well, so it just made me think of something. I don't know why it's just been recently, but like on the 411 pages and all that on Facebook, people come on. Anybody know of any jobs? Anybody? So I'm just going to start dropping y'all's website link in there to go to you, because it's not a great way to search for a job is on Facebook, just asking the general public, but because you guys got all the resources right there, to connect people with employers. Yeah.
Yes, sir. And then on the job seeker side, the process starts with getting them registered in the New Mexico online system. And once we get them registered, then we start the process of the resume and then we move forward. So everything has its process, but it's well worth the time taken to put everything in place to get started on whether you're the employer seeking employees or the individual seeking employment.
Yeah. Hey, one of the things I've noticed is as a kid growing up, it was like you want a job, you just walked into a place, they hand you an application, you filled out an application, you either got the job or you didn't, right? But I've noticed even for a lot of jobs, they're asking for resumes.
Yes.
When, in jobs that used to, all you'd ever do was fill out an application. So you guys offer that service to help someone know how to write a resume and make it look good. And
yes, sir.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So you can help connect those people to some jobs. And so now I've got a resource. Everybody's asking, well, where are jobs you know of? I'm like, I don't know of any jobs. Go see Workforce Solutions.
Correct. That's a good place to start.
Yeah, because I don't have a job for you.
Right.
So you guys offer a local business, and if a local business wants to take advantage of those services, they can just come to you guys, get signed up, and go through all that.
Yes.
You did mention grants and stuff in there. So is there do you connect them with state grants and stuff to improve their business, or what is that?
So what we do is we offer the it's like just relaying information, making that networking them with the individual that can help them with that.
Gotcha.
Such as the WOTC grants for employers, if they were interested in that. So there's several grants that we just make that connection and the network to the person who can take it from there. So it's a lot of networking.
Gotcha.
And providing individuals or employers with that information.
That's helpful for small businesses, because a lot of small businesses, they have no idea where to go to get any help on that type stuff. So, well, that's pretty awesome. Well, but you guys have got some big classes coming up, a training series. You want to tell us a little bit about that and what's happening there?
Absolutely. So it's the labor relations training series, and this is the series where it's actually an employer training.
Okay.
And it is hosted by the New Mexico Department of Workforce Solutions,
Gotcha.
The Labor Relations Division, and it's going to cover some really important topics for the employers, such as discrimination, the human rights, the employment of minors, public work prevailing wages, and the paid sick leave. And these are really important questions and information for the employers to have in place. And so they're actually having 3 of these classes. The first one would be July 8th from 9 to 11. This one's going to be held in the Carlsbad area at the Pecos River Village Conference Center. And on that same day in the afternoon from 2 to 4, this same series is going to be held in the Roswell area, and that's going to be held at the Chavez County Economic Development Office. And on July 9th from 10 to 12, this same series will be held in Clovis at the America's Job Center there.
Okay. So nothing here in Artesia, but if you're in Artesia, you got your choice on July 8th. You can go to Carlsbad, you can go to Roswell. Yeah.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah, it depends on what you got to do that day,
Right. And we do encourage to register prior. And
Okay.
I believe that during your registration, if there's really specific information that you're seeking,
Mhm.
then you can list that so that they can be prepared and ready to provide and cover the information that the employers are really wanting to have.
Yeah, that's
you know.
good.
So that's
So they can kind of tailor it, you know.
correct. They
yeah.
want to know what do you want to know so that we can come and be prepared with that information for you.
Yeah. And for those of you out there like me, you don't know what you don't know. So I just, we're going to go find out. I don't know what I don't know. So I need to figure it out, I guess. Yeah. What does it mean by, so what does public works prevailing wage mean? Like,
So I want to
just
say
minimum wage or-
minimum wage, knowing what the actual minimum wage is for different positions, because we know that hourly wages has a set is set, but also like if you're waitressing, it's not going to be the same. So just all of the information
understand.
entailed in what is the legal wage depending on the position.
Depending on the
Yes,
position that you're hiring for. Okay. And then the paid sick leave, that's something that's, I know that got passed in the past couple of years, it seems like.
Correct.
Yeah. And so, so I guess good information. If you're employing people, you need to know all this before you hire, because those are costs you got to account for in your, budgeting for,
Yes,
because you think, oh, I'm just going to pay minimum wage. That's it. And you're done. But there's other costs involved in that you need to be thinking about. Yeah. Awesome. So how do people get signed up for this?
So we do have flyers that are available, and they can scan the code and get registered, or they can also visit the website listed on our page, or for the Artesia office, they can email myself, and it's Laura, period, and then Aguirre at dwsnewmexico.gov. And then for the Roswell area, they can contact Francisco at Francisco, period, Juarez at dwsnm.gov. And then for the contact person for the Clovis office would be Mary, period, Cordova at dws.nm.gov.
Gotcha.
And we can make sure to either send the code so that they can scan and register, or help them to get registered.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to get to the website while you were saying all that, so I could see if there was a link in there, or where to find the links to the sign up there on the class or anything like that.
They have the link, yes, sir.
Yeah. So if you go to the website, you should be able to find it on there. It's a little slow loading. Government website. So, I couldn't get it to load up. But you guys can go to www.dws.nm.gov, or could they come in and see you guys and
Yes,
talk?
sir.
Yeah, so we
Absolutely.
could just go right there in the office. And you
Yes,
guys,
sir.
and you gave me that address earlier. I know it's there on Main Street.
Here in Artesia, it's a 704 West Main Street.
704 West Main Street.
Correct.
Right there. So go in there and talk to them and find out what kind of services your business might be able to do, right?
Yes, sir. We'd be happy to help answer any of their questions, or at least guide them to a person who can answer it. And also, if they're interested in registering, we could also assist them with that. We'd be happy to do that.
Yeah. And so, and I now I always remembered it as the unemployment office. It's not really the unemployment office, but you guys do assist people with their unemployment stuff, right?
Yes, sir. We assist them in like if they have questions about their claim, or we're that network. We just help get the information from our department to the unemployment department, and help them to gather what they need in order to make their claim complete and workable.
Okay. What kind of stuff so if I'm coming down as a business, what do I need, and to get signed up and everything, what kind of information do you guys need from me in order to, get through the process, I guess it is?
Right. So basically that's the business name, the federal identification number.
Okay.
Your type of business, just information on your business, but definitely your federal identification number, because that's part of the vetting.
That EIN,
and
yeah.
Once that's in place and it's all taken care of,
right,
we're at the green light and ready to go.
Okay. Awesome. And then for someone coming in to get the other services, like looking for a job, what kind of stuff do they need to bring in? Just them and an ID?
Just them. We just not even, and we just get them in, we get them registered, and then once they're registered, we're ready to do the job search, the resume, and just connect them with the employers that may be seeking individuals with their skills and abilities.
Yeah.
The only time that they do need to bring in their ID and possibly other documents is if they are if they have completed an unemployment claim,
Uh-huh.
then at that point they're asked to bring that in to verify their identity
Yeah, of course.
to process their claim.
Yeah, absolutely. What's y'all's operating hours up there?
So we are Monday through Thursday, 8 to 12 and 1 to 5. And then on Fridays, we are 8 to 12 and 1 to 3.
Okay, you guys going to be open this Friday? Are you guys closing?
No, we're closed.
You're closed too. It's fine, man. Everybody close down. Enjoy the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Just stopping. It's 4th of July. I mean, it's a great weekend. So everybody can calm down and enjoy that. So is there anything else people need to know about Workforce Solutions and what, that we may not have covered?
No, we're a group with excellent information and excellent services, and we invite you to come in and see for yourself.
Awesome. Well, Laura, thank you so much. I want to let you go. I'm going to finish up the show. I don't have anything to put in between. So God bless you. Thank you so much for everything you guys are doing up there. And, I hope everybody comes up and takes advantage of your services, goes to the classes and can get all that information. It's nice to know there's a place I can go get all that information as a business owner and go, because I have no idea there's so many rules.
Right.
It's amazing. All right. Thank you, ma'am, so much. And you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.
Thank you for the opportunity
All
to
right.
share. You have a good day.
You too. God bless. All right, Artesia, let's close this thing out. We got a few more minutes till the end of the show. It's, and you're going to hear this from me on Thursday too, man. It's 4th of July week. You see, we all got to work. We still got to get up and go do our jobs and everything else. I know that for the rest of the week, and we're itching to get to the weekend. But man, I just encourage everybody to take a step back. I would, there's a few times a year, Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, these holidays that we're so blessed to have in this country. Just there's certain weeks you just kind of let some of this stuff go. We ain't got to be all up in arms about everything that's going on all the time. Because guess what? It'll be there tomorrow when we get back from the holiday, and we can get all worked up about it all then. So, hey, go get your fireworks. We've heard a commercial a few times, but I got this here. Amy's Fireworks. I'm telling you, they apparently have like some of the biggest fireworks in the state right now. So head on over and see them here in Artesia at 1615 North First. Hey, something I didn't know, and is that they have military and first responder discounts. If you're veteran, military, you're a first responder, and you've got your ID, go in there and you get a discount from them. They're open from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily, all the way through next Sunday, July 5th. So you can go get all the fireworks you want. So, all right, Artesia. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you guys just enjoy the week and have a great time. Don't get too wrapped around things this week. There's stuff happening. There's news out there that I'm all worked up about, but I'm not going to mess with it today. I'm going to take this week and enjoy it, get my job done, and be ready for this fun weekend. All right, Artesia, thank you so much, and God bless.
This is KSVP and K229AS Artesia.
News this hour at Town Hall. I'm Bob Agnew in Washington. We have breaking news at this hour from the U.S. Supreme Court. Justices weighing in on the issue of birthright citizenship.
The Supreme Court votes 5-4 to uphold birthright citizenship, so babies born on American soil are automatically American citizens regardless of the immigration status of their parents. Now, this ruling, one of the most highly anticipated of the year, President Trump on the first day of his second term signed an executive order to end birthright citizenship, and he was at the Supreme Court for oral arguments, a historic first for a sitting president. Laura Winters reporting.
The court also upheld state laws barring transgender girls and women from playing on school athletic teams. Justices holding such bans at Idaho and West Virginia. They ruled that the states can block transgender athletes who are biological males from participating in girls' sports teams at both public schools and universities. 3 firefighters killed over the weekend in a wildfire along the Colorado-Utah border. Officials say they were trying to shield themselves at the time from the flames by deploying tent-like shelters when they were overcome by the flames.
Players are going to be literally feeling the heat in World Cup matches this week.
Teams playing in open-air venues will be playing under a dome, a heat dome.
Forecast high temperatures are going to be anywhere between the 90s to low 100s.
Brian Putnam at the National Weather Service.
That's going to be the air temperature that you'll see.
And he warns with the high humidity.
Heat indices are going to be higher than that. And that's the temperature that it's going to feel like. That's the stress that you're going to be feeling on your body and that heat. And those heat indices are probably going to range between 100 to 110 degrees and maybe as high as up to 115 degrees.
Players have medical staff, 3-minute cooling breaks midway through each half, and other safeguards. I'm Ben Thomas.
More of these stories at townhall.com.
Let me ask you a question. Are you carrying a balance on a credit card right now? If you are, you're paying somewhere around 24% interest. Wow, 24%. That's not a loan, that's punishment. Meanwhile, you're sitting on a house full of equity at a fraction of that rate. The math is insane, and the credit card companies are counting on you not adding it up. Fellowship Home Loans does the math. For over 20 years now, Mike and Brian have helped families consolidate that high-interest credit card debt into their mortgage and start keeping the money they've been bleeding out every month. Everything is done in-house. One roof, one team, all with a servant-led mentality, people who know your name and treat you like family. Break up with your credit card. Go to fellowshiphomeloans.com/Mike G. fellowshiphomeloans.com/Mike G, or call 800-510-MIKE. 800-510-MIKE, 800-510-6453. Ask for your free mortgage checkup. Fellowship Home Loans. Mortgage lending by the book.
Nationwide Mortgage Bankers, DBA Fellowship Home Loans, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 819382.
Here's Rich Thompson now with a midday Wall Street Business Report.
President Trump says he'll nominate Keith Sonderling as Secretary of Labor. Sonderling has been serving as the agency's acting director since Lori Chavez de Reamer resigned. She stepped down in April amid abusive power allegations that she denies. Sonderling is a lawyer, has held various leadership posts in the administration. China's factory activity picked up in June. The survey released by the National Bureau of Statistics says the Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index expanded to 50.3 in June from 50 in May. That is better than expected, despite worries over China's economy losing steam. A PMI reading above 50 reflects expansion. Gas prices continue to fall, down 2 cents from yesterday. AAA's national average for a gallon of regular, $3.84. For the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Rich Thomason.
Look for breaking news and analysis at townhall.com. American